Yes, lads, what is up? How are you getting on? Hope you're keeping well, and welcome back to the channel. Gameweek 30, 9 game weeks ago. We've got a massive stream coming your way over the next 2 hours and 22 minutes. Apologies, as I said there in the chat, I was coming back from the barbers, but we're here now. We're all good. William saying I have the championship haircut. I have a cut for Croker. I'm going to Croke Park after this. My own county Leitrim are playing in the Division 4 final, so anyone who's watching, if you don't know what that means, it's a Gaelic football game. It's basically my own county getting to Wembley, we'll say. So that's how I'll probably summarise it as, yeah. But heading to Croke Park to Dublin after this stream, so we'll be streaming until 11 a.m. and then on to Croker. Then hopefully Leitrim will get the win in their final today, Division 4 final against Laois. So yeah, fingers crossed they do get the win. If you are watching, let us know where you're watching from. Hope you're all keeping well, and as I said, keep the questions coming in. We'll try and keep you all entertained for the next 2 hours 21 minutes now. But yeah, we've got William, Jack as well in the chat then as well. YouTube members, really appreciate you lads tuning in this morning. Michael Monin as well, he's in the Patreon, I know that, so hope you're keeping well, lads. And yeah, good stuff. Nick, what you're saying in the chat, no worries at all, you're earlier than other streamers. Good stuff. Cool. As I said, I have the wildcard in play. We'll get into my wildcard team in a couple of minutes, and I'll chat through how I'm going to shape up for the next couple of weeks or so. But keep the questions coming in, and we've a long stream coming your way, and we'll try and keep you entertained. So before I start, don't forget to give the stream a like, and if you are watching and you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button below. We're on the road to 6k subs, hoping to get there before the end of the season. A lot of work to do yet, but if you are watching and you're not subscribed, I really would appreciate it if you could hit subscribe and help me on my way to getting there. Right, Gameweek 29 seems so long ago. Quick review of where we're standing at the moment. Jesus, yeah, 17 points in Gameweek 29. We'll go quickly over this because it was an absolute disaster for everyone in here. But 17 points, -4, so 13 points for the week. Everyone blanked. The only good thing about this is I do have my free hit left to play, so not the worst in that retrospect. But yeah, couldn't have gone much worse. I brought in Tony for a hit. Really wanted that Charlie Taylor clean sheet, but he didn't get it in the end. And I was on a green arrow when Areola had his clean sheet. Areola was on for 8 points. Lost that clean sheet, so lost 5 points with that clean sheet wipeout. So mad swings. It was around 101, 102k with the Areola clean sheet, but that wipeout at the end dropped me down to 102k, 132k overall. So still not the worst rank at all. We're getting close to the top 100k, and hopefully we can push on after that. But as I said, wildcard this week. Hopefully we do get a nice screen after it, but fingers crossed we do. But yeah, that's how we fared out in Game of 29, 129k overall. Let's see how we're shaping up on the wildcard. Michael in the chat there is after telling me, he's after sending me a DM. Hopefully it's on Twitter. Michael, is it? It might be on Discord then. Let's have a look. And we'll have a look and get you sorted, Michael. Good man, good stuff. Well, I'm getting Michael's thing up now. I'm just going to build my wildcard team quickly here, just so I'll show you my plans for the next few weeks. So bear with me one sec. Keep the questions coming in if you can while I'm building this, and I'll get back to you in a sec then once I build this. So if you saw my video during the week, the main reason why I've wildcarded this week is because I would have brought in Chelsea players anyway, so I want to hop on their favourable fixture, as you could say, this weekend. So I really need that clean sheet for Chelsea. Kelleher on the bench myself as well here. 3.8 million. He's a nice little budget pick, and especially with that Sheffield United fixture during the week, is why I've him in there when Chelsea have United. Who else on my team? Yeah, Garnacho, but he's on the bench. Good stuff. Then we'll just swap in this. This is what my wildcard team is going to look like. Probably should have had this built before I came on here. Apologies. And who's my other defender? Down at Nori. Good stuff. Gabriel, Saka 7.7. Oh yeah, up top then Haaland, Isak, and Nunes up top is me 3 strikers, right? So this is how I'm looking at the moment. We'll get into my plans after I get back to Michael's team. So I'll get on to you, Michael, first. Don't worry. And then Nunes. I just want to have this built so we can go back to it then in a minute. Good stuff. Right. Cool, that's my wildcard team as of now. As Michael said, he's after messaging me, so we'll get on to Michael there. We'll get up the Instagram there, leave that going for a sec. Michael is at Discord, I'm assuming, or where is it saying Michael? I didn't see it on Twitter, Michael, unless you did send it on Twitter. Here we go. Yeah, you did. Yeah, good man. Right, we'll get it up on screen here. Good stuff. Right, Michael, here we go. Good stuff. So let me know, Michael. You're saving your wild card. Yeah, because you've two Luton lads there. Dubravka, all good. Yeah, I was telling you to save it because your defense is pretty decent for this weekend. Gabriel and Ake. The only reason I told Michael to start Gabriel over Ake was because Gabriel has probably the more chance of an attack and return. I do think both teams score. We'll get up the clean sheet odds here as well while we are chatting about it. But yeah, I do think it's going to be goals in that game on Sunday. Right, fixture analysis here. Clean sheet odds. Hopefully you can see that. Very low for Arsenal, 22. Man City 36%. They're about 2, 4, 6, 7th in the standings. I do think the both teams score. Nick is asking there, what's the Discord link? If you want to become a member on the channel, Nick, you can hop down there below into the description, and that's where you can get access to the Discord. And we've got a nice little community over there. But as I said, if you would like to become a member, that's where the Discord is if you are looking for it. But if you see all the little emojis beside the lads on the screen there, that's why they have access to it, because they are members on the channel. But if you want to become a member, feel free, hop down there. You can get access to the Discord, access to one-on-one support throughout the game weeks for the rest of the season, and you'll also be helping myself and support the channel. Also, everything I earn from the YouTube members goes back into supporting the page and supporting the channel then as well. Good stuff. Right, back to Michael here. Yeah, just because he's Udogie and Pedro Porro, they have a nice fixture against Luton. That's why I've told Michael to hold off on the wildcard this week. With my team, I'd Doughty. I can't even remember who I had. I'd Doughty, Gabriel, Saliba. So my defence is a bit of a shambles this week. So that's why I've pressed the wildcard. Gone for the two Chelsea lads in the fence, Udogie and Lascelles. So fingers crossed we do get that Newcastle clean sheet. Looking at the midfield then, Michael, you're pretty much sorted. You've Son, you've Salah, you've Saka, Palmer, Foden. Then the only thing we were talking about last night is you don't what do you say, Michael, there? Ask the listeners. Right, should Michael wildcard here is the only thing. Do let us know. The only thing I would say to Michael, he's no Haaland, but while we have this up on screen, I'll start a quick poll. Should Michael wildcard this team? Should Michael wildcard this team? I don't think you need to, Michael, to be honest with you. Shout out Nick there, really appreciate that, Nick, for being on the supporter tier. Just so you know, Nick, as well, as you can see when you're signing up, you need to be on the player tier to get access to the Discord. Just to let you know that, Nick, as well. But I really do appreciate you becoming on the supporter tier. It's the player tier that gets you on the Discord. Just a quick note on that, Nick. But I really honestly do appreciate you signing up there. That's really, really appreciated. Good man. Right, Michael's team here. 4 votes at the moment. 75% saying no. As I said with Michael's team, I don't think he needs to, because he's on a Udogie in the fence. He's on a Pedro Porro. Nice fixture for Spurs there. I think they're second. Oh no, they're not. They're about 5th. 2, 4, 6 favourite for a clean sheet. Okay, fair. But they are at home, and Van de Ven should be back for them. All up the front 7 are good. Just barring Haaland is the only thing. That's the only thing that is letting them away with it. But I do think you're in good shape, Michael. But we'll let that keep going. We'll leave that up on screen as of now, and we'll get into the chat here on screen. Keep the questions coming if you can as well, and quick reminder to give the stream a like. What are we on now at the moment? On Subwise, let's have a quick look on this app here. Yeah, good stuff. We're 5,554 subscribers at the moment. If we can get anywhere close to 5.6 or 5.7k before the end of the stream, that'd be really, really appreciated. So if you are watching and you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button below. I really would appreciate it. Good stuff. Right, 11 votes at the moment on Michael's poll. 73% saying he doesn't need to, which I do agree with that. Shout out to Nick there as well. Good man, Nick. Really do appreciate that, man. Where you're upgraded to the player tier. Great stuff on that. We'll get you right into the Discord right after this. Nick as well, where you're watching, do give us a DM on Instagram or Twitter, and I can even send you the link to the Discord on the stream here or after the stream, because for some reason YouTube don't give me access to people's emails, which is completely understandable. And just give me an email, or I'll put up a post after this, and I'll get you into the Discord. But really, Nick, good man for that. Really do appreciate it. And all the lads are happy out there that you'll be joining. That's great to see. Good man. Good stuff. Right. Back to the chat then. What are we on? Yeah, 11 likes at the moment. If you're watching and you haven't liked the stream, hop on down there, give the stream a like, and get the ball rolling on this good stuff. Right, back to the chat here. What are we saying? Dawn here in the chat. What do I do? I've one free transfer, 2.5 million in the bank. Also have wildcard and bench boost to use. My team is Areola, Dubravka, Taylor, Poro, Ake, Zabarny, Saliba, Foden, Saka, Gordon, Son, Palmer, Watkins, Solanke, Haaland. I think you're all right there, Don. You can save the wildcard for with no free hit left. I think you can build your team towards 34 and then wildcard then on 35. You're fine with Dubravka in goals, Poro, Ake, even Zabarny in the fence. Maybe Ake over Saliba, maybe just because City are slightly favourable more for a clean sheet. Good stuff. And then Son, Watkins, Solanke, Haaland, you're all good there up front as well. So one free transfer, you can nearly save your transfer done. Keep it for the midweek games, and then you'll have 2 free transfers to use then. But that's all good there. Nick's asking then, what are you saying, Nick? Is it better for me to post my team on Discord or Twitter? Whatever you want. Nick, there. I'll just get this tweet up here on Twitter. If you want to even throw it under this tweet here, I'll just say we're rating teams on stream. Give us 1 sec. And then you can throw it under this tweet then, Nick, and we'll get the ball rolling with you. I'll just throw this up on Twitter. Rating teams on stream. If anyone. Good stuff, right? Nick, if you want to throw it under this tweet once it's posted, and I'll get your team up. No problemo. Good stuff, right? Cool, good stuff. Michael, is it your birthday, Michael? Good man, Michael, on Sunday. Hopefully we'll be celebrating Salah Captaincy Hall then on Sunday. Fingers crossed we are. Michael, what are you saying? Is Gameweek 35 wildcard the way to go for me, as I'm not used it this week? Let me know, Michael. You do have your free hit left then as well. You could nearly build your team up towards. It all depends if you have your free hit, because with my free hit in 34, I can get rid of the Spurs lads and still have them for their 2 double game weeks later on in the season. But 35 is looking good for the wildcard, just because it leads into the doubles for Chelsea and Spurs, and the big double game weeks in 37. So a lot of people are going to be. It's Michael's birthday today. Good man, Michael. Happy birthday. Good stuff. But just with the doubles, then people our teams, our managers are wildcard in 35, just to get the doubles for Chelsea, Spurs, 2 double game weeks for them coming up, and then the big double game week in 37 then as well. So let me know, Michael, if you have your free hit available. If you don't, you can save the wildcard till then. Use your free transfers up until game week 34, and then wildcard 35 then, and get yourself sorted for the double game weeks. Good stuff. William saying get the likes in, help out the algorithm. Really appreciate that. Good stuff. Well done, FPL and the creator 5-a-side win. Do I have me medal? I think I do. It's right beside me here. I don't know if any were watching on stream, but I was over in London last week at the FPL Juice 5-a-side tournament, and we got the W. We won it out. Thought it did really bad damage to my knee. I actually looked like such a soft. I won't curse on the live stream then, but my knee popped in just before the semi-final, but it's actually fine. I don't know what happened. Maybe I got caught in the ground, but wasn't able to play the semi. Played the final and we won it anyway. It was a great day out. Fair play to the Juice lads for organising that. But yeah, I had a busy international break between the darts and the FPL Juice 5-a-side tournament, but great to get the win, and cheers for saying that, William. Good stuff. Right, Michael, 21 votes, 67% not saying the wildcard, so I think you don't need to wildcard. I think you're all good there. Ashley's looking for a captaincy poll, so let's get the captaincy poll up and running there. It's going to be a big split, I think, between Salah and Son, but let's see. It all depends if you're wildcarding or not. To be fair, with my team, I'll get into the reasons why I did wildcard. But I could have got Foden to Salah in one transfer, but it was just my defence. I had to kind of sort out. Good stuff, right? Salah, Son, Palmer, and then Haaland. Good stuff, right? That's the Gameweek 30 captaincy poll. Let's see who's saying what. Good stuff. Cool. We're all still running. Okay, sound. Son. There we are. We were just chatting about Ash there. The 5-a-side tournament. Shout out to the Juice boys there. Ash is in the chat there. I'm saying I'm on early. Yeah, have to be on early before the big boys. Ash. Try and get some engagement during my way before the big lads hop on. But I've been up since 6:30 this morning. I had the Barbers at 7 o'clock. So long day ahead of me. Then I'm heading to Dublin, as I said, for the Leitrim game in Crow Park. But long day ahead. But yeah, we'll be fine. A few coffees on the way, and we'll be all good. Good stuff, right, Nick? Let us know if you have sent your team in underneath this. Maybe you have, and then we'll get into these. Yeah, good stuff. Can't see Nick there. That's Nick there. Giordano. Yeah, I'll get you back on Twitter then, Nick. Good man. Put your team under this, Nick, or you can just send it to me in DMs or send it on the Discord. But for the sake of the stream, feel free to put it in under my tweet there, and we'll get your team up on stream. Good stuff, right? Phone on silent. Here we go. Anything else then? Yeah, Mo's asking, why did I use my wildcard? My team was decent. Going back to my wildcard team, would have been alright for this week. Was the front three. The Luton boys were kind of putting me off. The defence was a bit iffy then as well. I'd two Arsenal lads, Gabriel and Saliba, up against Man City this week. Doughty away to Spurs, and then Pedro Porro would have been alright. Dubravka would have been alright, to be fair, as well. Just is more the fact that I wanted to get the Chelsea boys in. I was going to get them in anyway on my wild card, and just because they've that nice fixture against Burnley this weekend, that's why I went for it this weekend. But yeah, it's should be alright. Fingers crossed we do get away with the wildcard team okay. This is how we're shaping up on the wildcard at the moment. I'm just going to move the captaincy to Salah, Son vice captain, and then I'll show me plans for the next couple of weeks. But 0.4 in the bank. I think I've probably more than that in the bank. 0.6 could be 0.5, 0.7 in the bank. Yeah, if you can see that on screen. 0.7 in the bank. So a lot of money, to be fair. A lot of the lads and ladies, in my Patreon, we're trying to get the same team as me, but they were priced out a bit. But if you can't get to that team, I've 8 Nori in the bench. You could downgrade 8 Nori to Van Heck, or even Darwin to Solanke. But we'll get into my plans throughout this stream. We'll go back to the chat here, and we'll see what's cooking in the chat. What's Ash saying? So good to see you. The 20 last week. Enjoyed catching up with you. No commitment issues for you, bro. Love that work rate. Good stuff. I don't think the North boys would say the same, Ash. I think that a game last weekend was meant to be at it. So I either have to get over for the Leicester game for the last game, 39 game. But we'll worry about that. Funds are a bit low anyway after last week, we'll say. But I get paid at the end of the month, so we'll see what the story is with that. But great to see Ash as well, and fair play for organising that tournament. It was a great day out as well. Good stuff. Right, back to the chat then here, and then we'll get into the teams then on Twitter. That's the reason why I wildcarded. Just wanted to get on the Chelsea lads with their favourite fixture. Would have been getting them in anyway, so that's all good there. FPL Cam, good stuff. Send in your team. Abbas, hope you're keeping well, bro. Nick was asking on Darwin's minutes between Gameweek 30 and 31. I think he's okay. He's trained all week anyway, so I'm really going for Darwin at the moment because of that Brighton and Sheffield United fixture. Jota's still a good bit away. I think he will start both. Fingers crossed he does anyway. But I think they're just two fixtures Nunes could really return well in. To be honest, the third striker spot is a bit up in the air at the moment. With Isak then as well, you could have Solanke in there, you could have Watkins, but Watkins doesn't have a double. Solanke does, but look at those fixtures for Newcastle until the end of the season. Green upon green upon green. So and a double game in 37 still to come then as well. So if Isak can stay fit, he's going to be a great pick as well. He's on penalties. Wilson is a good bit away yet as well. But then next two fixtures, both home fixtures, West Ham again and Everton. Both Everton are a bit better in defence, but West Ham are pretty leaky at the moment then as well. So early kick off today. If Isak even gets one return, I'll be very happy with that. Could easily be a 9-pointer for him, picking up all 3 bonus. How has he been performing the last couple of weeks? Yeah, 2 goals in his last 2, in decent form as well. So just hopefully he can get something. Abbas then have the exact same team as yours, also wildcard, but I'm a deficit of 0.6 million. Yeah, it's weird because I haven't really been chasing price changes this year, but yeah, it's mad. I'm 0.7 up and you're 0.6 down, but with that, just downgrade 8 North to Van Heck. That'll save you 0.4, 0.5. And then if you want to do Darwin to Solanke, you still get your double game week with Solanke then as well. So that's the only thing there that'll bring you down and get your funds available then. FPL Cam then, would you take a -8 for Ake, Gordon, Watkins, Taguso, Salah, Muniz for -8? Probably not for -8 if you probably leave off Salah this week and then go from midweek. All depends if you're going to captain Salah, maybe fair enough. But if not, then Watkins and Gordon could easily do well. Is the only thing. So that's the one thing that could let you down there. Cara Valencia, I've got Salah and Son. I was dead set on Salah, but with Luton injuries, I'm leaning towards Son. My mini league rivals let mostly be on Son, I think. I've got Salah and Son. True, yeah. It could go down to the wire, to be fair, with Salah and Son, but I'm staying on Salah for now. Son could easily do well as well. It's just the story with Richarlison then as well. He's trained all week anyhow. But I'll probably be hoping Richarlison starts if I'm not captaining Son. And yeah, hopefully Salah outscores Son in it. But we'll see. It's going to be very close anyway. I think even the predicted points is very close then as well. Michael, how do you get Salah in? Right, back to Michael's team, and then we're going to get into all the teams then on Twitter. How do you get Haaland back in, Michael? Watkins and Foden. Let me know if you can do Watkins and Foden to Haaland and Garnacho. That's one way of getting Haaland in. Let us know, Michael, if you can do that. But you probably could have meant money for Watkins and Foden to Haaland and Garnacho, but that's what I would say. Let me know if you've enough for that. Good stuff. Right, what's William saying? I think it was James Lawrence Alcott that said Luton had to get coaches to sit in drills and training during the week. Liverpool assets essential. Do you mean Spurs assets, William? Luton had to get coaches to sit in drills during the week. Maybe you mean Spurs, William, is it? Okay, I didn't know that. They do have a lot of injuries. Ogbene got injured for Man United, or for Ireland, not Man United, during the international break. Yeah, Michael, on your question there, is there a website where you can see future teams? FPL team. You just need to know your team ID, and then we'll get into how I'm shaping up over the next couple of weeks. But FPL team is how I normally plan. 0.7 in the bank. Okay, so you can't really do that, Michael. Then You did, Nick. Right, we'll get into Nick's team first because he's been waiting. We'll get into your team right away here now, Nick. Apologies, I'm rambling on here. So, Nick, your priority, so let's get you up. Right, here's Nick's team on screen then. Already did Foden to Salah with one free transfer. 0.8 million in the bank. Plan is wildcard 35, bench boost 37. Worried about Son for next few weeks. Did I make the right move? Foden to Salah. I think Foden to Salah is fine. 0.8 million in the bank. Yeah, it was either one or the other. I think you're fine with Salah, to be honest with you. It's going to be very close, Nick, between Salah and Son. If I had to pick one out of the two, probably would have gone Salah, I know, as well. It's just with the captaincy because I'm on Salah captain as well. So that's what would lean me in towards Salah. It's going to be very close between Salah and Son this week. But 0.8 in the bank. You already use your free transfer. You're in bad need of a Bournemouth clean sheet. Nick, what's the clean sheet odds? Bournemouth are alright there. Could be 5th or 6th for the chance for clean sheet. 2, 4, 6, 8. Around 8 for the chance for clean sheet. Everything, to be honest, might get one. But Bournemouth are at home. You'd be laughing if you do that, get that clean sheet. But Udogie then as well is a nice pick. Gordon as well. Gordon could easily do well today in the early kickoff. It's a nice team, Nick, though. Salah captain, all good. Van Dijk could get you something then as well. Between Salah and Son, it's very close. So I don't think you did the wrong move anyway. It's just how it falls in your favour then as well. Looking at the captaincy poll then, 49% Salah, 47% Son. So there as well, it's very, very close. But your team is nice. You have a few issues on the bench there, but Gabriel will be fine to come back in during the week. But I think you're good to go. All good there, Nick, and hopefully you do get a green arrow. If you get that Bournemouth clean sheet, you are laughing, as I did say, but that's all good there. Let me know, Nick, if you're alright with that. We'll get into the rest of the teams then. Right, here we go. Let's get the rest of them there. Right, FPL Cam, hope we're keeping well, mate. 2.7 in the bank, 1 free transfer. Currently thinking either roll and start either Ake or Saliba, or go Ake to Gusto or Virgil van Dijk. Who have you? Saliba on the no Salah is one thing. Front three is nice for this week. Solanke, Watkins and Haaland. And then Saka, Son, Palmer, Foden. No Salah is one thing that could let you down, but it's a nice team, to be fair. You've a bit of a benching headache with Gordon then as well. Would you start him over any of those? Probably not. 2.7. I probably would go Ake to Gusto, Ake to Gusto. Play him over Saliba. Then you've Saliba for the Luton game anyway during the week, but he's on the bench this week then as well. So probably would go for that. Cam there, save a bit of money then as well, and hopefully get to Salah with a -4 then next week. But yeah, Gusto in for Ake, play him over Saliba. I can see City scoring. Not much chance of Saliba getting an attacking return, but I think if out of the two, if you've Gabriel or Saliba, if you're wondering who to play, it has to be Gabriel. His more attacking threat there. But good stuff. Chewy as well. Hope you're keeping well, mate. Son captain is the first thing then as well. He's Morris and Gabriel on the bench. Over Doughty, would you start? Maybe no. Leave Doughty in then as well. What's Nick saying? Cheers, great detailed response, appreciate it. No bother, Nick, and I really appreciate you becoming a member. So that's really appreciated, man. Thanks for that. Back to Chewy then as well. Double Bournemouth defence then as well. So he's the same as Nick. Then he badly needs that Bournemouth clean sheet. Udogie, good stuff. Udogie up against Doughty. Doughty could get something from a set piece then as well. I do predict Spurs to score. Or get a couple of that as well. Maddison then as well. I did have Maddison on my own team before a wildcard, but a wildcard I'm out this week. So Maddison could be a decent differential for your Chewy this week then as well. Saka, Palmer, Son, Salah, all good there. The template 4, and then Muniz and Watkins up top. The only thing then letting you down is no Haaland. Same as Michael then as well. No Haaland, Chewy, but I think you should be alright. Son captain, nothing wrong with Son. It's going to be very close between Son and Salah, as I did say then as well. Butterfly wildcard is active for Butterfly. Right, let's have a quick look at how he's shaping up. Kelleher in goals, Ray on the bench, that's fine. Saka on the bench over Garnacho is maybe something to consider there. Kyle Walker, John Stones out for City. I do think Arsenal will get one anyway, and Saka is normally always involved. But Udogie, Bradley, Gusto, all good in defence there. Double Liverpool is quite surprising, and no Petrovic. It probably would go for triple Chelsea if you can, just because Sanchez is out for the next while anyway, and Chelsea still have 2 double game weeks to come then as well, so that's something to consider there then as well. Palmer, Son, Garnacho, Salah in midfield, nice midfield, and then Isak, Haaland and Solanke up top. I might have to have a second look at Solanke then as well, but Saka ignoring Gabriel. You have the Arsenal boys to come in then on for the Luton game midweek, but all good there. I think you have a nice team. Probably would play Saka over Garnacho just because Saka's on penalties, and Brentford's normally a bogey fixture for us for Man United, but we'll see how we get on. Good stuff, right? FPL Staunton wildcard 30, free hit 34, no bench boost. Okay, so here's a wildcard team then. Pretty much the same back line as myself, only Lascelles over Bradley for me, and then Pedro Porro for you, compared to Udogie over me. Maybe could go for Kelleher in goals with Arsenal with the free hitting 34. I suppose, yeah, you still have double defence. Let's have a look at their next couple of fixtures before 34. Just in 34, I'd prefer 2 Arsenal attackers over 2 Arsenal defenders. Wolves and Chelsea. Chelsea could get one against them. Even Wolves away could be a difficult fixture, but yeah, maybe not the best fixtures upcoming for Arsenal for a double defence at the moment. FPL Staunton there, but I like the team, same front 8 as me anyway as well, so looking good there then as well. Maybe would go Kelleher, just because you've no bench boost. Maybe Kelleher over Raya, and then could go Bradley to Lascelles, and at least if you Lascelles then for Newcastle's double game week later on the season is what I would do there, to be honest with you. But yeah, nice wildcard team, pretty template, near enough the same as mine then as well. Good stuff, right? FPL Centurion, we've a few more to come after this, then we'll get right back into the chat then. Apologies if anyone is waiting. FPL Centurion, Petrovic, Gusto, 2 Spurs lads, all good there. This looks like a wildcard team then as well. Palmer, Saka, Son, Salah, all good. Haaland, Isak, Muniz up top. Would you play Lascelles over the two Spurs boys? Probably not. Would you play Bradley? Probably not then as well. Kelleher, Bradley, Havertz. I think the team is looking nice there then as well. Muniz, you probably could go Darwin. Fulham do have nice fixtures, to be fair, though, over the next couple. I just like Darwin because of Sheffield fixture during the week. Nottingham Forest, I suppose, then as well during the week for Fulham. And then Newcastle at home. Fair. Not the worst, to be fair, for Muniz, so I can understand why you have him in there. Just with Darwin, I've gone Darwin just because he does have those two nice fixtures and both at home for the next couple of while. Adicha, long time no chat. Adicha, hope you're keeping well, man. One free transfer, 5.4 in the bank, wildcard free hit and bench boost left. Right, 5.4 in the bank. Can you do Maddison to Salah there, Adicha? Hopefully you can. If you can do, I probably would be tempted to go for that. Maybe you can with the funds available. Solid team there, Son captain, all well and good. If you can get to Salah, let us know, and then I probably will go Salah over Son for the Ironman. Looking at the captaincy poll, Salah's well favoured now, 64 votes on it, 52%, 53% now for Salah, and then Son behind him at 39%. It's going to be very close. When do Spurs play? Right, this is my wildcard team at the moment. Spurs play at 3 o'clock today. Okay, so I'll be on the road to Dublin at 3 o'clock today. A lot of fixtures, even 8 o'clock tonight. Jeez, I didn't realise that. Aston Villa 5:30, United 8 o'clock. Very good. Okay, I didn't realise that. Lovely Super Sunday tomorrow, Liverpool and then Arsenal City. So looking forward to watching those games. But right, Adicha, if you can get Maddison to Salah, one free transfer, go for it. But just because if you can't get to Salah, leave it off of that. You can nearly save the free transfer there. Yeah, looks good to me there, Adicha. Only if you can get to Salah, go for it. And then Gabriel to start. Joey will finish off with you, and then we'll get back to the chat. Gabriel to start or bench, you probably would start him over Taylor, yeah. More chance of an attack and return. Saka, probably would play Saka over Bailey, there. Yeah, play Saka over Bailey there, Joey, and then Gabriel over Taylor. That's what I would do. Yeah, good stuff. Right, that's the teams out of the way. Let's get back. Johnny, were you there? I don't know, what was your name, Johnny, for the review? Alan Duggan in the chat. Then, what do I think of Jackson? We'll get him up on screen. Alan, I know he's 2 yellow cards away, or is he? Or is that Nunez? But he does have a nice fixtures. I'm leaning towards a double defence at the moment, which probably might be the best shout, but let's see, yellow cards. Is he on 8? Is he? He's on 9. Is he 1 yellow card away? Maybe he's 1 yellow, is he? I thought he was 2. Anyway, looking at the fixtures then, Alan. Burnley at home, fair enough. I think it's going to be Palmer's day today. That was the only thing. And then Sheffield, Everton. I don't know. He's a decent pick, Alan, but he's a bit of a troll anyway during the start of the season. We did, 1 yellow is right, yeah. That would probably put me off him with the 1 yellow. If he had Burnley and Sheffield United in 30 and 31, I probably would be tempted to take the punt on him. But just because he's United in 31, compared to Darwin having Brighton at home this week and then Sheffield United then at home, so that's probably what leans me towards Darwin over Jackson then as well, and the fact that I can get double defence over double attacking. But they've not been great in defence then as well. But Gusto is a solid pick for some attacking returns. Really hoping they get the clean sheet today, and then I can sub them out then for the United game, then bring them back in for the Sheffield United game then as well. But we'll see. Jackson, no, I think he's not the worst pick, as I said, with the 1 yellow card. I thought he was 2, and that just puts me off him a bit more. With Nunez here as well. Is Nunez on 8 as well, or is that why I was thinking of Nunez? Yeah, Nunez is on 8, so Nunez is 2 yellow cards away. United game is a handy game, surely. Is it in Old Trafford or is it in the Bridge? Let's see. It's in the Bridge, okay, fair. There'll be goals for both teams, yeah. Is he in that good a form to be taking one of those forward spots over Isak? Or 3 returns in his last 3, fair enough. Even got one against City, yeah. I just prefer Isak. Definitely prefer Isak over Jackson. And then Darwin's more of a fun pick, I think, as well. If there's going to be a game week, Darwin absolutely pops off, and it could very easily be one of the next 2. Hopefully it's a Sheffield United game. Just give me Salah, give me some Salah points this week against Brighton, and then Darwin can do the business against Sheffield when everybody else is captain and Salah during the week. But let Salah get the points this weekend, and then Nunes could do it midweek. But there's going to be one game at least this season where Nunes pops off. But even then, Palace at home then in 33. So those 3 fixtures for Nunes: Brighton, Sheffield and Palace, all at home before the double game week. Yeah. Nothing wrong with Jackson Allen. I know you've been chatting a lot about during the week, but Isak definitely gets in ahead of him, and Darwin then as well. It's tough. I won't turn you away from making the punt. Next thing then, I forgot then as well, I still need to make an FPL challenge team. We'll get into that. We'll get a poll up if anyone is actually playing it. Right, we'll get back to the chat here. Ian Johnson, is Saka fit to play? He'll be fine. He's not going to miss. He's not going to miss a game that's going to decide the title. Is Byrne a good option instead of Gabriel? Probably would try to have Gabriel for the Luton game anyway midweek. Even Brighton then away, they could get 2 clean sheets, maybe 1 clean sheet over the next couple of games. But if it was in Luton, fair enough. I'd expect Luton to maybe get one from a set piece or something. But I like Gabriel midweek anyway. So this is my team at the moment anyway with the wild card. Then next week, then West Ham away for probably I bring in Gusto and then bring in Aït-Nouri. Might bench Udogie, could be the wrong thing there. But bring Aït-Nouri in for Burnley and then Sheffield Kelleher in for Petrovic there. So probably be looking to save the free transfer. But nice team there during the week. Then it could be between Haaland and Salah for the Ironman. Would I play Garnacho? Maybe not. Leave him on the bench then as well. So that'd be 1 transfer saved. The week after that then, have to bring back in Gusto. Maybe for Lascelles against Fulham. I'm just trying to see, should I be going for Aït-Nouri on the wild card, or should I be going for Van Heck and have an extra double gaming player for the double? Would I play Aït-Nouri over Udogie at Forest? It's a toss up really there. 33. Who does Aït-Nouri have? Nottingham Forest away, Newcastle away. Okay, fair. Okay. I can play. Who do Brighton have in Gameweek 33? I'm just trying to plan around this. Brighton have Burnley. Okay, I could probably play Van Heck there if I had him that week. And then 34 is fine because I can free hit whatever there. Looking to be getting a lot of double gaming players anyway. The good thing then with the 3 Chelsea, I can just free hit them out and use my free hit stats. So that's probably the best thing about saving the free hit. Luton then for Aït-Nouri then in 35. Fair enough. Yeah. Sheffield United for. Okay, fair enough. So maybe I am probably going to keep. Maybe I am going to keep Aït-Nouri in the team. Okay, true, because he's nice fixtures in around there. Okay, fair. I was contemplating whether or not to get rid of or keep him for an extra double gaming player. Then with this one then for the bench boost, the doubles aren't announced yet. Okay, fair enough. So I'm probably looking to keep Aït-Nouri at the moment. That's fair enough. I was looking at Van Heck for a cheaper route on the bench boost, and he does get that extra fixture. But don't be fooled by the double game weeks then as well. Let's get Van Heck up here. He's a very nice pick at 4.1. I think he's playing 4.1. And he's been getting a lot of game time then as well. Fixtures then, it'll be Chelsea for the double gaming. So Newcastle and Chelsea. Maybe can't see any clean sheets there for Brighton. Okay, good stuff. Right. Cool. Back to the chat then as well. As a Byrne a good option instead of Gabriel? Lascelles, if you're going this week, if you're probably maybe start Byrne this week, maybe but if you're on Wildcard or something, if you're going for a Newcastle over Gabriel, I wouldn't do that. I'd go Gabriel, or I'd go Lascelles for your Newcastle cover. Good stuff. Right. What is up then? Michael, I've just realised probably one of Haaland until a wild card in Gameweek 35. I've taken my eye off the ball. Back to Michael's team here, get him up here. Unless you do Foden. The only thing you can get away with it this week, Michael, but then if you're wildcard maybe next week, I think the only thing with this week is just avoiding Haaland is might be okay just with the Arsenal fixture. If we regroup then next week, I think you're fine to get away with it, just because your defence is fine. Your midfield at 5 is fine, and then Watkins and Tony, they're grand fixtures for the two lads. Watkins, because he could easily pop off. Tony, he's not in the best of form, but he could easily do something well against United. But let's regroup midweek, Michael, and we'll see how we're looking. Spurs have who midweek? Have they a decent fixture midweek then as well? You might look to maybe you could wildcard 32 or 31 then. But I think whatever about this week, I think you're fine this week. I think you don't need to wildcard this week. It's just waiting for an extra week of information is probably why you'd be saving your wildcard this week. But I think you're all good to leave it off this week. Don't worry on that. And we can regroup next week then as well. William Darwin has a hat-trick in him, but sure, I'll have got rid of him from my team by then. Yeah, it's coming. There's a game week where it's going to come, but hopefully it's over the next 2 games. Unless if Salah's assisting him for his hat-trick this week, that I'll be fine with that. But yeah, looking at the captaincy poll then, 87 votes, 59% on Salah, 32% on Son. Good stuff, right? Quick reminder then, what are we saying here? To give the stream a like then as well. What are we on now? Just getting the stream up here on my phone to have a little look. What are we on? Once this wants to decide loading. 23 likes. If we can get up close to 30 in the next couple of minutes, that'd be very much appreciated then as well. And if you are watching and you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button below. I see we just touched 5,560 subs, so that's really much appreciated. If we can try and get close to 5.6k before the end of the stream, that'd be absolutely brilliant. So we're 40 subs off that at the moment. If you are watching and you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button below. Yeah, it'd be very much appreciated, and could aid in getting you a green arrow this week. Who knows? Could be some good luck before you get the green arrow. Good stuff. Adam, hope you're keeping well. I was meant to give you a message at the darts, but the service in there was absolutely shocking. How did you get on at the darts? Do let us know. We were sitting right down the front. It got a bit rowdy at the end with a lot of drinks being thrown from above, but sorry now we didn't get to meet for a pint. Hope you did enjoy yourself. A bit disappointed Littler got knocked out in the first round, but it was a great night all the same. But apologies now we didn't get to meet for a pint. Just the service in there was absolutely shocking. But yeah, do let us know, man, if you did enjoy yourself. Right, back to the chat here. What are we saying? We'll get back to the Twitter teams in a minute, if that's alright. Tushar, how about Michael from Mitchell from Crystal Palace as a hell defender to play this week against playing Arsenal defenders? Crystal Palace up against Nottingham Forest. To be fair, Forest are good at home, so I wouldn't be using a transfer to go for that then. I wouldn't be doing that. Is Cucurella a good option this week in the challenge, and will he play? I'd go Gusto over Cucurella in the challenge. Gusto is more guaranteed minutes anyway. With Chelsea, Chilwell was playing during the week for England, so who knows who's going to play there. Is he yellow flagged? Did he go off? A knock? Okay, fair enough. I only saw the Brazil game. Maybe he got a knock against Belgium, maybe not. Okay, good stuff. 59% on Salah still, and then what are we on? 32% on Son. Good stuff. It's going to be very close, very, very close on the captaincy. Just fingers crossed. Fingers crossed Salah does outscore Son, but we'll see. Could be a big swing, even getting a red arrow on me wildcard if that happens. Hopefully it doesn't. Just really hoping Son or Salah outscores Son, but we'll see. Do let us know in the chat as well if you are playing the challenge mode. I'm gonna have to lock in my own team myself, but we'll worry about that in a couple of minutes. Right, good stuff. Cool, we're nearly on 30 likes as well, so really appreciate that for hitting the like button. Right, Abbas, here we go. Your current team: Petrovic, Kelleher, Gabriel, Lascelles, Udogi, Van Heck, Gusto, Saka, Garnacho, Palmer, Son, Isak, Haaland, Solanke. Why is Darwin preferred over Solanke? As I said, just with the two fixtures at home coming up for Liverpool, that's why. Let's have a look at Solanke. He's Everton, is it? Yeah, Everton at home, and who's he midweek? Everton and Crystal Palace and Luton. Fair. He's nice fixtures so coming up during the week for Solanke then as well. Interesting. Okay. Solanke is a very good pick then as well. I think just with the Sheffield United fixture for Liverpool, you'd be hoping Darwin gets a couple, but it's a toss up between Solanke, Darwin, toss up between The last defender there, 8 Nori, or cheap one then as well. Could go 4.5 Kelleher, but I want Kelleher during the week for that Sheffield United game. That's the only reason why. Yeah, no, Kelleher keeps his place there. That's alright. 3.8. Kelleher is only, and then looking towards the bench boost then for later on in the season. Kelleher is just going to be a placement for Edison there. So hopefully we get by it. But yeah, that's all good. Cool. Right. Niall Murphy there. Another Niall. Hope you're keeping well. Niall Ella. Who the bench? Saka, Tony, Solanke. Probably Tony out of those. I think Saka gets something. I think Solanke does as well. So yeah. Abbas, I can manage to keep Darwin in my team, but transferring out Gabriel and getting in Byrne, is that a good option? Probably keep Gabriel in the team, to be honest with you. Byrne is a decent pick then as well, but Lascelles is the boy you want for Newcastle. Botman is out for the rest of the season, so you'll save yourself a couple of a million there, or a few points of a million there by going Lascelles over Dan Byrne. Tuchel, goalkeeper Martinez, Porro, Zabarni and Mitchell as defenders. Nothing wrong with that. Richarlison, Saka, Palmer and Salah as mid. Solanke, Haaland and Moon as strikers, with bench of Saliba, Foden, Gabriel and Areola. Foden on the bench could be a wee bit of a risk. Tough one between close one between him and Richarlison. But yeah, hopefully you do the right pick. I'd prefer Richarlison getting something over Foden for sure, definitely. Johnny, thanks for the review. I'm just worried about Darwin's minutes versus Sheffield when they've got United so soon after, and I really like Munez's fixtures. True with Nunez, yeah. I think he does start the two. Klopp loves him, even if he plays 60. I think he gets a lot of minutes this weekend, but then it's a Thursday and a Sunday, so it's like a Champions League turnaround anyway. So I think he should be fine. Yeah. True on the United pick, all right, but I think you're okay. Right, William, challenge team in. Let's see, you're in a creative manager, enjoy himself. I have a Forest defender in that'd never be in the actual squad. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the challenge team. So maybe we'll give it a go on FPL challenge. Right, on the captaincy poll then we'll see if anyone's actually playing the challenge game then as well. 106 votes for Salah, 106 votes, 58% for Salah, gone down to 57%. So Salah is the leader. Really hoping Salah gets something, to be fair. Adam, what are you saying? You're fine, bud. Yeah, the signal was shopping, was a great night out. The Aspen walkout was on a different level. Also having the wildcard myself. Yeah, I actually saw him in the airport. I was flying to London the next day. He had 3 or 4 security guards with him. I didn't think he'd be that big to have that many security lads with him, but I only realised when he walked by me who he was. But pity Littler got knocked out but in the first round. I miss Littler's walkout. I was at the bar. This was a pity. I missed the walkout, but I thought I would have saw him later on, but no, wasn't to be. But he had a great night last night in the Belfast one. Right, FPL challenge, I suppose. Let's get the team locked in for this, and we can go back to my own team then. Okay, cool. Right, create team, unlimited budget. Let's go with the old FPL era name on the FPL challenge. Man United as the team, and then create team then. So haven't really looked much into this yet, but you can, as unlimited budget, and I think you can have 5 players from different teams. Right, so maybe we go Trippier, because if he doesn't play I can sub him out anyhow. Who else now in defence? Right, looking at the fixtures, I'm gonna be so lenient towards my own FPL team, so I need to forget about my own FPL team for a moment. I think Pedro Porro comes in. For sure. Right, Porro in defence. Who's good for a clean sheet this weekend? Van Dijk. I think we'll go Van Dijk then. What's his name on thing? Virgil. There we go. Right, Van Dijk. So that's a 3-man defence at the moment. 62% to 38. So maybe it's not as popular as it was first perceived. Goalkeepers. We'll go Kelleher in goals. Maybe I know we're not the I don't know, we'll go the Petrovic way. So Petrovic in goals. Not really using much of a budget here, are we? Forwards, we'll go Solanke just because I don't have him in the actual team. We'll go Jackson for a bit of a laugh there. And then we'll go Haaland, sure. We'll use a bit of our budget then. Then midfielders, Salah, Son, of course. Palmer has to be in there then as well. And then any punt we could go with. Maybe Maddison, Maddison up against Luton at home. We'll go with that. Maddison then in the team then too. We're going to captain Salah. On the bench then, who can we go for? Let me know what you make of this team. It's not too hectic on the budget anyway. We'll go Leno bench. Defender then. Who'd be good for a clean sheet? Maybe Robinson could be a good shout actually for Fulham up against Sheffield. And then last one then we'll quickly get this team locked in, then we'll go back to the actual game we care about in FPL. Any other defenders for a clean sheet there? How about Udogie? Doesn't really matter anyway. And the team is done. Udogie and last midfielder then we'll go Saka. That's the team done. How do you even lock in the team? There we go, save the team. Remaining budget 887 million. There was absolutely no need for unlimited budget there. They should have done it on a week where City were playing Sheffield, if that still happens throughout the game week. But yeah, no, it's a disappointing unlimited budget team, to be honest with you. Save this team. Team has been saved, that's alright. So yeah, nothing too hectic about that really. If Robinson doesn't play, we can always sub in then. Right, that's enough of that. Back to fantasy. Just the team has entered. We don't really care about challenge really anyway. Right, back to the chat here. Here we go. Right, Richarlison, Saka, Foden. I have to bench one. Who do I bench? Probably Richarlison out of those. Maybe Foden or Richarlison, but I don't think Richarlison is guaranteed minutes. But yeah, would you play Gordon or Foden, mate? Maybe Gordon with the home fixture. Opinion on Isak or Darwin? Probably prefer Isak. He's the main man for Newcastle. A very nice fixture, to be fair, for Newcastle as well. He just has to stay fit. That's all he has to do. Stephen, we'll get to your team then. Yeah, no bother at all. I've Taylor instead of Nori, Abbas. That's all good, so that's fine. That's all good stuff. Yeah, right, we'll get on to we'll go back to the Twitter chats then as well, or the rating the teams on Twitter. Keep the questions coming then as well. We've another hour and a half to keep coming, so keep the questions flowing if you can at all, and I'll try and keep you entertained for the next hour and a half or so. Right, Stephen, here we go. On Wildcard, plan is a free hit in 34 and bench boost in 37. Good stuff. So you can get rid of the Chelsea lads and the Spurs lads in 34. So that's all fine. That's a big thing then with the Wildcard this week as well. I should have mentioned. That's the fact that with the wildcard this week, and if you're free hitting in 34, you can get rid of the Spurs, that's when the blank, and Chelsea face Arsenal in 34. So kind of works out well with myself wildcarding this week and still having the free hit. Same with Stephen here then as well. If he's free hitting in 34, he can get out the Spurs lads, get out the Chelsea lads. So five players he can bring in then as well. But looking at your team there, nice. It's a nice team. Petrovic, Gusto, Dallo, maybe not fully gone on United defence away to Brentford. Brentford are normally a bogey team for us away from home. But Udogie, Gusto, all good there. Salah captain, I like that as well. I'm on the same. Palmer, Son, Garnacho, Isak, Haaland, Muniz. With Saka, I'd probably try and get Saka in if you can at all. Maybe even Lascelles over over Dallow. Dallow obviously has a more chance of an attacking return, but Newcastle are okay. They're surprisingly low down. We're just above United, or Newcastle are just above United for the chance for a clean sheet. Interesting. Okay, very fair. Okay, cool. Bench was in 37. That's all good then as well. So team is looking good, Stephen. There, just maybe with Dallow in the fence. Could change that to. You've Gabriel anyway for the Luton game during the week. Maybe 8 Nori for future game weeks and play Lascelles, and then have 8 Nori for the future game weeks because he's playing relatively very attacking. If we get 8 Nori up the last couple of weeks, he scored last week, didn't he? Yeah, scored against Fulham, assist against Sheffield United. So two attacking returns in his last 3. Newcastle lost 3-0 at home. That's fine. I think we're Wolves down to 10 men in that game anyway. I think they were. Anyway, it doesn't, or maybe I'll check. I think they were though. That's probably why they lost 3-0, or maybe it wasn't at all. Maybe I'm dreaming. But I think they did they? No, they didn't. Okay, fair enough. Fair. Yeah, but I like it Norrie just as attacking output. For the FA Cup game, he was playing on the wing anyway. He scored against Coventry. But yeah, back to Stephen's thing there. Dallow, maybe him to 8 Nori, bench 8 Nori, and then Lascelles then this week, play him over that then. But team is looking well. Muniz, I can understand where you're going for Muniz. A nice couple of fixtures for Fulham coming up, but with Saka, probably would play Saka over Garnacho. But that's just my opinion. That's all good there. Coops then as well. Coops is in the chat. Yeah, good stuff. Here we go. Coops, gonna get your team up here. Wildcard active. Here's what we've got at the moment. 0.3 million in the bank. Any additional advice, or am I good to go? Free hit in 34, so that's all good then. You can get rid of the Chelsea lads, get rid of the Spurs lads in free hit 34, so that's all good there. Where to punt on Kiwi or the only Arsenal defender I can afford. When is Zinchenko back? Let's have a look. Because once Zinchenko's back, Keyword has gone out of the team. I know Arteta doesn't like him. He's a bit dodgy, to be fair. I wouldn't go near him. So Zinchenko is back. Probably wouldn't touch Kiwi so. Zinchenko's the main man. So I wouldn't go near Kiwi, to be honest with you. If he's only a defender you can afford, maybe go for Ray and goals 4.4 now. You might have to leave off. Anyway, back to your team and we'll stop rambling. But Petrovic, Gusto, Bradley, Udogi, all good there. Garnacho, Salah, Son, Palmer. As I said there, Coops in as well. Probably would play Saka over Garnacho. Isaac, Halland, Darwin up front. All good there. I like that team, so that's all fine. Yeah, as Jamie's saying there, Zinchenko's back. So yeah, I probably wouldn't bother with Kiwior. Zinchenko's first choice. I know Arteta isn't mad on Kiwior. He can be very dodgy sometimes then as well. So maybe wouldn't go near Kiwior or anything. Good stuff. Right, back to your team then, Coops. Petrovic is all good. Playing over Dubravka. Just Saka over Garnacho probably. Bradley's fine there for the next couple of weeks. Trent Alexander-Arnold should be back by 34, so maybe something to keep an eye on there. But yeah, that's all fine. Good stuff. Right, that's Coops' team. Aditya can do Maddison to Saka directly this week. I'd probably go for it. I know it's probably a risk getting rid of Maddison with the Luton fixture, but if you can get to Salah, big captaincy pick, that's why I would go for him there. That's all good there. Good stuff. Right, what are we now? 25 to 10. We've plenty of time to go. I still have to lock in my own wildcard, so lot to do yet. How are we going here in the chat? 43 watching, 33 likes as well. I really appreciate that. Let's have a look at the sub count. 5,560 still. So if you are watching and you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button below. We're on the road to try and get to 5k or 5.56 or 5.6k, sorry, before the end of the stream. So I really would appreciate it. If you are watching and you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button below. Putting serious effort into the channel now in the last couple of weeks. Great return on the video here. I'm just having a look on my phone here. 3.3k views on the wildcard video. So if you did watch that, I really do appreciate it. I must put it up on Twitter after. I got sent a picture, but I don't know if it's from Vietnam or from Australia, of someone having me up on their telly watching the wildcard video. So that's honestly class to see. Great to see it flying all over the world with it. But I really do appreciate the support on this week's content. Good stuff. Ben 2824, bench Gordon, Saka or Foden. Out of those, it's between Gordon and Foden. I would play Saka just with the penalties. Gordon or Saka. Let's have a look at predicted points. Let's have a look here. Probably would you bench Foden? Maybe not. Let's see once this decides to load. Player rankings here is the one I should have went into. Foden is 5'8", so Foden has predicted more points than Gordon, 4'8", and then Saka is what, 3'2". The model is saying Drafthound is saying to bench Saka, but I wouldn't bench Saka just because he's on penalties. Maybe Gordon, so maybe play Foden and Saka, but you're heavily reliant on a lot of goals in that game then as well. But it's a tough one this week. I'd play Saka anyway, is what I would say. Arsenal need the win basically, or they need a result. Let me get the Premier League table up here. Table. If it wants to show us the table at all. Yeah, they're level with City, level with Liverpool, and City are a point behind. So Arsenal have to get something out of the game then. Don't think it's going to be a 0-all. I don't think it's going to be a 0-all. I think it's going to be, if there's an early goal, there'll be a few goals in the game. But Arsenal probably need to win this game. If they've any hope of winning the title. But I that's why I'm saying to keep Saka. I do think Arsenal get something, but yeah, I'd probably bench Gordon, so maybe Foden. I'd play Saka anyway, he's on penalties, and then it's really a toss up between Gordon and Foden then. Yeah, good stuff. Brian in the chat as well. Good man, Brian. Hope you're keeping well, man. What are you saying? Now, so I'll have a look at FPL Challenge after the deadline, but what's a very general overview of it? I have no idea of the rules or anything. To be honest, I haven't paid much attention either to it. I know you can pick 5 players, 5 players from each team. Deadlines, you can transfer them in. Only player that hasn't played, you can do that, but haven't really looked at much of the rules either, Brian, to be honest with you. Deadline, that's fine with the deadlines, I understand that, but yeah, they picked a silly week to do the unlimited budget because Arsenal and City are playing each other, so you're not going to be going for too many of those players. But yeah, not great in that retrospect. But anyway, don't really what else to say, Brian. Yeah, I haven't really looked into myself, but yeah, no harm making a team. Anyway, every team or every week you enter, you get put into a draw to win a trip to New York. The chance of winning that is very minuscule anyway. But it's a sight that they're giving that trip away for the winner of the challenge, or like a draw for the challenge, which should be really putting up the prizes for whoever wins FPL. But that's their decision to make anyway. It's not on us, but that's the general consensus between content creators and between other people anyway who play the game. It's a site that's the only the prize for the challenge, as opposed to should be a lot more for winning the actual FPL game. But we won't get into that debate on it this morning. We're focused on our wildcard here. Phase Alpha, Saka to Havertz. Who says no? I wouldn't be getting rid of Saka. No, on penalties, main man for Arsenal. Havertz is in decent form as well, to be fair, but I wouldn't be getting rid of Saka this week. Definitely not. I'd be keeping Saka for sure. Could be a shout for the double game week. I could be looking at Havertz maybe for the game week, for the double game week, for when I do free hit. I'm going to be looking at going double Arsenal attack instead of double Arsenal defence. But Havertz could be a shout on the free hit in 34. We'll see. Oliver Wright -4 for Doughty, De Gusto, and Bowen to Salah. Defenders to Seller, Doughty, Zabarni, Regulon. A free hit 34 and bench boost 37. Nothing wrong with that. Bowen to Salah, Doughty, De Gusto. Probably would go for that, to be honest with you. Defenders to Seller, Doughty. Yeah, I probably would go for that. Yeah, I'd go for it because they've Arsenal midweek. Salah captain, so still Mike. Yeah, I'm still on Salah captain. Hopefully, it doesn't change before the deadline. I don't think it will, but Salah's the man for me. Yeah. Jared, what am I missing? It seems all of those on Wildcard are going without Watkins. It's just because he doesn't double. He doesn't double in 34, he doesn't double in 37, and he's Man City and Arsenal over the next couple of game weeks, if I'm right in saying that. Let's get him up here. 9 million now is a premium price to be paying, Jesus. Yeah, Man City in 31, Arsenal in 33. Yeah, it's not the best ideal fixtures for Watkins over the next couple. If he had Sheffield, if he had Brighton at home like Darwin had, I'd be probably keeping him and then getting rid of him on the free hit. But it's only really Wolves this week. Man City away, could probably see a blank from there. Brentford at home, probably could get something against Brentford, but then Arsenal sandwiched in between those two, especially when Darwin has Sheffield, Brighton, Isaac has West Ham, Everton, even Moon has nice fixtures then over Watkins. It's just people are getting rid of him on Wildcard because he doesn't double. So I'm eyeing up people who double in 34 and 30. Well, not really 34 because I'm using my free hit, but people who double in 37 is what I'm looking at. So Isaac plays in 37. Darwin doesn't, but I can easily move him on for another player that doubles in 37. So that's my 2 cents on that. That's why I'm leaving off Watkins in the team. Will we get any early team news? Hopefully, a quarter to 10 now. Hopefully, we do get something before the deadline. We shall see. Good stuff. Good morning from Inverary, Brundlefly. Where's that? Where is that in the world? Inverary. Is that Scotland? Do let us know, Brundlefly, where that is in the world. Good stuff. Hallander, Watkins, Jason Chu. This week, Watkins, long-term Haaland. Haaland has a double in 37. 30 double for 37 for Haaland, and just the next couple of fixtures. Arsenal, fair enough. Villa at home. Palace, Luton, Brighton, Forest, Wolves, Fulham, West Ham. Nice end of the season for City, to be fair. Haaland should be getting some nice returns over those games, but yeah, I think you go with Haaland over Watkins, just because, as I said, Watkins, Man City and Arsenal sandwich in between then, so that's why people are going off him. Brian, do you see Salah Son minutes are equal this week? I'm on Son captain, but more likely to be subbed against Luton if they get a big lead. To be fair, he likes keeping Son on, no? Let's have a look at Son has always been getting late goals. Aston Villa, he got a late one. Crystal Palace, he got a late one, yeah. To be fair, he doesn't really sub Son off early. It's normally really Kulusevski, Maddison, or Richarlison if he starts as well. Son always seems to get the late points when he can get teams on the counter, especially that Villa game. He got his goal with 5 minutes to go, and then he got 2 assists in the last minute then as well. So yeah, that's what I'm kind of dreading, to be honest with you. Son staying on against a tired Luton defence if there's a couple of goals in it, but Luton have had their break. I know they have had a break, but and they have a few injuries, but we'll see. That's what's worrying me, to be honest with you, with Son. He when he stays on against tired defences, but without going for him for captaincy. But Salah's back. Salah was doing well in the Europa, so hopefully, he does get something. He 29 minutes against City. That seems so long ago. Jesus, gave me 28. But yeah, Northern Scotland. Am I pronouncing that right? Inverary. Let me know if I'm pronouncing that right. But Northern Scotland, appreciate you tuning in from Scotland this morning, man. Really do appreciate it. Good stuff. How many in the chat? 48 in the chat. Keep the comments coming in. Keep the questions coming in. And if you are watching and you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button below. What are we on now? Still on 5,560, so I haven't jumped up yet. But if you are watching, if you've just tuned in, hit the like button, hit subscribe. I really would appreciate it. We're trying to get to 5.6k before the end of the stream. 40 subs off that. Bit of work to do there, but slightly possible, but it might be a bit difficult to get. But if you are watching and you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button below. Bilal, what are your transfer plans for next game week? Also really appreciate the effort you put into FPL. Really appreciate that comment, man. Really nice to see that comment. Yeah, a lot of effort goes into this channel. You don't see anything that goes on behind the scenes, but really do appreciate it. What's the transfer plans then for next week? So this is my current setup on the wild card. Gabriel on the bench, Nori and Garnacho. Next week then, midweek, I'll be looking to save the transfer, to be honest with you. It already has made the transfer, it already made the changes for me already. Petrovic, Gusto, Udogie and Garnacho onto the bench. Lascelles up against Everton, Nori, Gabriel, Son, Saka, Palmer, Salah, Darwin, Haaland and Isak up front. So nice team next week then as well. 71 expected points, and then 32 then Petrovic comes back in, Gusto come back in, 8 Nori, could maybe play Udogie at home to Nottingham Forest. Maybe I might do that instead, but that's a lot of games we played before that. Captaincy then could be Son at home to Nottingham Forest or Haaland away to Crystal Palace, maybe. But the team is well set up for the next few anyway. That's what I would say. And then back to those then as well. Team is looking well, to be fair, for the next couple. So that's why I have wildcarded. Just a little few changes. Really need the green arrow this week. Hopefully we do get it, because you always need it on the wildcard. I don't want to be seeing the red arrow on wildcard, but it could come down to captaincy. Could come down to captaincy on whether or not I get the green arrow or not this week. Good stuff. Gerard, then back to you as Darwin. 90 minutes guaranteed. Not 90 minutes guaranteed, but I'd be leaning towards more of a start from him, to be honest with you, than getting 90 minutes. 75, came back from an injury against Forest. He got his goal. Can't even remember that City game. Who scored? Oh yeah, the penalty. That was it. Yeah, Jesus, that's so long ago. Game of 28, 9th of March. Jesus, that's so long ago. Klopp really likes Darwin, so I can't see why he doesn't start. And the Sheffield United game is a perfect chance for Darwin to get his shooting boots on and his scoring boots on, and his goal tallies up for the season. That's what I would say there. But John Fullerton, should have swapped Foden or Maddison for Salah. Also was smarter to hold on to my wildcard instead of following the crowd. Keep up the great content, bud. You're doing a great job. Fair play. Appreciate that, John. That's a lovely comment to get as well. Probably go with Foden to Salah this week. Foden to Salah. Keep Maddison for the Luton game. Is a smart. Let us know the rest of your team, John. There, throw it in the rest of your team. But with mine, my team wasn't in drastic need of a wild card. I think just I needed a few tweaks here and there. Tony could easily get something like Tony and Watkins up front. I just think bringing in Darwin and Isak could outscore those. But even in the midfield as well, my midfield hasn't changed at all. It's just Garnacho in for Maddison and Salah in then as well. Yeah, so I can't even remember. It was Salah in for Maddison and then someone else in there. But we'll see how it goes. But I think let us know the rest of your team, John, there, and we'll see how you're looking. But for me, I think I needed the wild card, especially with the defence. I needed a few changes in defence. But hopefully it does pay off. Hopefully it was the right decision to wild card, and we do get the green arrow. So that's all that matters then. Right, I suppose the next thing then we'll not too many are posted on the challenge. I can completely understand that then as well. Let's see, are you wildcarding? Let's see who's wildcarding. With my trip strategy, people were asking earlier about my trip strategy. It's wildcard this week, obviously, as I've hit the wildcard. Bench boost in 37 and then free hit in 34. With the free hit, then I can get rid of the 3 Chelsea lads when they play Arsenal. Spurs blank in 34 then as well. So 5 players I can transfer out my free hit. So it's pretty much ideal that I did save the free hit. Nearly on the pronunciation in Veruri. Maybe I'll make a few more mistakes on that, but close enough. Brundle Fly said good stuff. Though I'll keep Walker, maybe transfer him out. Brundle Fly. Let us know what other chips you have for the rest of the season. But we'll see. 9 votes all on wildcard. That's very interesting. Very, very interesting. Maybe that's why you're watching, to see what my lock in the team. But do you keep Walker? You go for Gusto. Walker's definitely going to miss out, Pep said anyway. But do you want a midweek? Who did midweek? Is it Palace? Who's a midweek? Aston Villa. Maybe you can get rid of him. So yeah, maybe Walker to Gusto. go for that, and then yeah, that's what I would say. I think you'd be fine to go there. Let us know the rest of your team there. Where has he gone? Brundlefly. Let us know the rest of your team, and we can let you go. You've used all your chips. You're saying okay, fair. Maybe would go. You want someone for the double then, I'm assuming, in 34. Walker to City don't double. You know what? We'll get up Ben Crellin's thing to have a proper look. Ben Crellin. If you haven't followed this lad on Twitter, head over to him and give him a follow, because his spreadsheets are next to none. They're very good. Right, so teams are in Dublin. You've Arsenal, Liverpool. Maybe even if you can get to Van Dijk, Brundlefly there. Fulham and Everton, if you're all chipped out, maybe that's the route to go. Maybe a Liverpool defender, yeah. Let us know if you can get to a Liverpool defender. If not, maybe you just go. Bradley. No, I wouldn't probably go Bradley, because he's Trent is close to return. Who else could you go? Liverpool. Robbo is injured, but I wouldn't really take a punt on Gomez or Simicast, because they'll probably share minutes there too. If you can get to, you already have Van Dijk. Okay, fair. Right, so ignore the Liverpool lads then. Arsenal defender Gabriel. You might have Gabriel already. It's either going Gusto, and you have enough players in 34, just because Chelsea have a bad fixture against Arsenal there. Either go Gusto and you have already doublers. Let us know the rest of your team. Brundlefly might be easier to look at it that way. You have Van Dijk, that's sound. What else have you? Either go Gusto and you've cover for the double game week already, or go another Arsenal defender for that double game, because because you've no chips, it's a different strategy for you. That's another way you could go. But let us know the rest of your team, or who you have in defence at least, and then we can help you on that then as well. Good stuff. Cool. What are we? 5 to 10. So still a lot of time to go yet before the deadline. I'm fairly content with my team so far. Fairly content. What's Patreon lad is going mad here. Just getting back to Patreon ones there. Gusto sounds good. Good man, good stuff. Bear with me 1 sec. I'm just gonna send a quick message back to this. Someone's benching Darwin after I speak about Malweek. I wouldn't be benching Darwin. That sound. That. Cool. Well, I'm just sending these messages back. Do drop the stream a like, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel already, please do hit that subscribe button as well. People asking about Huijsen. Would you be tempted by Huijsen? Probably prefer Darwin and Isaac there too. Right, last message back here, and then I'll be straight back to you then. Any help? So he's got Areola, Romero, Doughty, Pedro Porro. That's alright. In defence. Foden to Salah is what I would do there. Yeah, Foden to Salah. Cool. Right, let's get back to the chat here. Other message after coming in, right. What was the last question on the stream here? What do you think of Muniz punt away against Sheffield United? Nothing wrong with that, Bilal, at all. He is in very good form then as well. It's just I would prefer Isak probably would prefer Darwin with the Sheffield United fixture. I know Muniz has it this week, but Sheffield are at home. That might give Sheffield a kick up the backside if they are playing at home, and Fulham are coming off the back of a very good win against Spurs. Someone messaging me here on Patreon. Going without Haaland on the wildcard, I don't think that's a good idea. Definitely not if you're on wildcard. I wouldn't be going for that. Just while I'm on about the Patreon, if anyone wants to join the Patreon, hop down there into the description below, and we can get you added into the Patreon group then as well. I've also a Discord chat for my own members then as well. If you want to become a member of the channel, hop down into the description below, and you can become a member. We saw a few new ones there today with Nick then as well. Nick, the members were on the stream earlier today, so if you want to become a member, hop down there. It's pretty cheap, I would say. It's either $1.99 I think to support the channel, and then I think it's less than $5 for the player tier as well, where you get it added into the Discord link. But yeah, I really would appreciate it if you could. Thanks to the few new subscribers there as well. We're on 5,563 subs, so really do appreciate that. We're trying to hit 5.6k before the end of the stream, so if you are watching, as I said, and you're not subscribed, please do click subscribe. Even if you've a dummy account, hop on over there, click subscribe, then come back to the stream then as well. Just we can hit the 5.6k mark before the end of the stream. That'll be very much appreciated. Beats here, good man Beats. There's a note talking about members. Beats is a member of the channel, so shout out to Paul Morning. Sent my team on Twitter. One free transfer already used. Free hit last week, which was a shambles. I should have just played with 4 players. The thing with the free hit then as well, I got a lot of DMs giving out that they played the free hit. The only thing with the free hit you could not have predicted. Everybody's blank upon blank upon blank last week, which is absolutely crazy. I just got lucky without using the free hit, but I did take a hit. But I was very nearly close to a green arrow. If Areola or Charlie Taylor got their clean sheet, I would have been fine. But small margin in this game. But let's get a look at Beats' team here. One free transfer, free hit used last week. Let's have a look. So you can't do Foden to Salah, Beats? I don't think so in one move. I don't think you can. Let us know if you can, but I'll be going Foden to Salah if you can. You've 8 million, Salah's probably 13.2, so maybe you just can't. Oh, you're 2.0, that's annoying. 0.2 off with the one free transfer. Right, at the moment you're going to go Dubravka in goals, Gabriel, Ake and Zabarny. Would you nearly go? I'd nearly go, yeah, Ake to Gusto and Salah for Foden. I know you're taking a hit for that. Beats, but I'd probably be very tempted to go for that. And then you just have a dilemma then on the captaincy then, but I'd be very tempted to go for that for a hit. Arsenal I think will score, so that's Ake gone there. If Gusto gets the clean sheet, that's your -4 paid off. Which I'm hoping he does, because I'm on double Chelsea defence, so that's what I would say there. And then Foden, you'd be surely hoping Salah gets a lot more points than Foden this week, and just hope Haaland does the spoils or gets the points for City this weekend. That's what I would say. I'd be tempted by that -4. Let me know what you make of that, Beats. Yeah, I think just because Ake is up against Arsenal I think will score, and then your defence is a bit of a shambles. Then you can play Zabarny, Gabriel and Gusto, because Lamptey has Liverpool. He's not even guaranteed to start, and then Kabora has Spurs. So I think you probably need the defensive transfer going for Gusto, and then I'd go Foden to Salah if you can at all. That's what I think. Let me know what you make of that. But that's what I would be tempted by there. Good stuff. Right, back to the chat here. What are we saying? Who's in the chat? Kieran Walsh. Good man, Kieran. One of the lads from college. He's tuning in. We're heading to Old Trafford again at the end of the month, so good man, Kieran. Why Darwin, Isak over Solanke? Worth going without Haaland for a week or two and go with those 3. Nothing wrong with going against Haaland. It's just not enjoyable. It's not enjoyable at all. He's so high on 71%. If Haaland even gets a goal against Arsenal, you're heavily reliant on. It won't be a nice watch of that Arsenal game tomorrow if you went Solanke over Haaland and Haaland Solanke blanks. But this is the risk with these games, to be fair. I see what you mean though, Kieran, with going against Haaland for the next couple of weeks. But I like Isak, I like Darwin, I like Solanke as well, but you can't have them all. Try and have Haaland in there at least, especially if you're on Wildcard. I know you're on Wildcard as well, Kieran, as well, you were saying. But Isak I like. Darwin, probably could go someone else from Darwin, but I just fancy Darwin for Brighton and Sheffield, so that's why I've gone Darwin as my third striker. But yeah, Anish is asking there who the three top strikers this week if you're a free hit out of Muniz. Try it, wouldn't free hit, to be honest with you. And you save it for the double game weeks. Maybe you're in a money league or something that you have to free hit. But if I was on free hit this week, I'd have to pick three strikers. Three strikers this week. Isak anyway. I think the early kick-off against West Ham. Isak on penalties. If Areola, I swear to God, if Areola saves a penalty today, I'm just thinking of this now. If Areola saves an Isak penalty today, I don't know what I'll do. I had Areola on the bench for the Everton game. That'd be absolutely horrible if Areola saves the Isak penalty this morning, or if Isak misses the penalty. But hopefully Isak does get something this morning. I would go Isak definitely. Probably would take the punt on. Would you go Jackson? No, I'd probably go to the double defensive Chelsea route instead of going Jackson. Palmer is a must on a free hit if you are free hitting this week. But maybe Watkins. Yeah, Watkins, Isak, and either Darwin or Haaland. You could probably go against Haaland this week and go Darwin then. But probably those are three I'd go. Yeah, Darwin, Watkins, Isak. It's very close between Solanke then as well. Maybe I'm being a bit disrespectful to Solanke, but it's very close. What does Draft Town say? We'll say Nick Jackson is high up there, 5'8". Solanke probably 4'7". Okay, 4'7". Isak 5'4". So Isak is preferred over Solanke. Nunes 5'6". Solanke 4 something, did it say? 4'7". Yeah, okay. And then who was the third one? Watkins is high up there, yeah. So I'm gonna go. I'd say Watkins, Isak and Nunes is what I would say there probably. Yeah, for a free hit this week. You could probably go against Haaland, but I wouldn't be going against it for the next couple of weeks. Cool, good stuff. Ian Mulligan tuning in from New York this morning. Wildcard played, took a punt on Rasmus. Hope the New York holiday is going well, Ian. I really appreciate you tuning in from there, man. I don't know what time it is. Is it like 2 o'clock in the morning, or are you 8 hours ahead, or let us know? But maybe you're behind, are you? If you're tuning in at 2:30 in the morning, good man. That's great to see. Really appreciate that, Ian. Good man. Hope the holidays are going well for yourself, and you do enjoy yourself. Let us know if you saw Shakira during the week. I know Shakira was in New York, but that's great to see. Good stuff. Appreciate the next 2 additional subscribers on the channel then as well. We're 35 off hitting 5.6k, so a bit of work to do before the next 54 minutes or so. If you are watching and you're not subscribed, please do, honest to God, please do hit that subscribe button. We're putting serious effort into this channel, and just 35 subs up hitting 5.6k. That'd be great if we could hit that, and then just trying to get 6k before the end of the season. But we'll worry about this first. 35 subs. If you are watching and you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. Free to do. And as I said, if you have a dummy account or anything, hop on over to the dummy account, press subscribe, and then come back to the stream then as well. But I really would appreciate it if you are watching and you're not subscribed. Hit that subscribe button and help me on my way to get there. Good stuff. Jack in the chat as well. Good man, Jack, another member of the channel. Appreciate you, Jack, tuning in this morning. Sent my team on Twitter, man. Don't know if I should wildcard or not. Bring in Salah for -4 wouldn't be ideal, to be honest with you. Right, let's get your team up, Jack. Good man. Hope you're keeping well, Jack, as well. Another great supporter of this channel. But here's Jack's team on screen. He does have the wild card. Do you have your bench boost and your free hit, Jack? Is the next question I'm going to ask. Let us know. Let me know what chips you've got left, because we'll have to work around that then. Say, for example, if you got your free hit, then you can load up on Chelsea players, and you already have you already have the two Spurs lads, so you can get rid of them on your free hit if you have it still available. Anyway, at the moment, Dubravka, nothing wrong with that. Pedro Porro, Robinson, three nice defenders. Anyway, Saliba will more than likely concede. Yeah, Saka, Garnacho, Foden, Son captain, Darwin, Watkins, and Haaland. So you've about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of my starting 11 anyway on Wildcard. So you're not in the worst shape. Just no Salah is the only thing. 0.7 in the bank is the only thing that's going to let you down there. Right, let us know what your chip strategy is. Having a bench boost and wildcard available, that's all. Okay, so you have no free hit, so I probably would leave off the wildcard, so and save your wildcard for 35 when you're going to build your bench boost up on that. But looking at your team then, so you have to focus your transfers on teams doubling in 34 if you're going to make any. So I need to go back to Ben Crellin here, and we'll open him up in another tab, and then we'll get back to you then, Jack, then as well. Hopefully now this will load alright, and we'll get Jack's team back up here. Right, so you have no free hit left, so you're gonna have to focus your transfers on teams that are doubling in 34. So right then, so Arsenal, you already have triple Arsenal, so that's fine. Saka, Gabriel, Saliba. Liverpool lads then, can you do... No, you're 0.7 in the bank. I wouldn't be going Bradley either, because Trent isn't here in a return before the Palace game, before the double. Maybe you could nearly save the transfer this week, Jack, could you? Probably would save the transfer and just roll it into next week. Yeah, I think you're good to go this week. I wouldn't be wildcarding this week with that team. I think you are fine. Just no Salah is obviously the big absentee, but I think you're fine. Looking at the doubles, then you've already triple Arsenal, so you can't go near that. Liverpool, you can't get to Van Dijk with one move. I would have been telling you to do that, but I wouldn't even want to go for Bradley, because you're planning ahead for 34, and Trent, as I said, has been 2 back for the Palace game in 33. So that could be Bradley dropping out then just before the double, so don't go for him. Bournemouth lads, you have none of them, so that's alright. And then Everton, not mad on those. Wolves, no. I think save the transfer, Jack, this week is what I would say. Save it this week. Reassess then during the week. There could be injuries, whatever, then during the week. But you've Luton lads, or so you have 2 Arsenal lads for the Luton game in the defence, in Saka then as well, so you're fine then for next week. Yeah, save the transfer. Hold the wildcard for 35 with no free hit, because why I'm wildcarding this week, Jack, is I can have 3 Chelsea, 2 Spurs. Chelsea play Arsenal in 34. Transfer out the 3 Chelsea lads. Transfer out the 2 Spurs lads when Spurs blank. So I just kind of got lucky with how it fell, really, to be honest with the wildcard. But that's what I would say. Save the free transfer. After all that spiel, Jack, save the free transfer. 2 free transfers for the midweek games, and I think you're fine then to go this week. No Salah's a big absentee, but you have Haaland, you have Darwin. Hopefully Darwin might cover you with the no Salah, but you're good to go, man. You're good to go this week. Let me know if that's all right. But I think you are fine. Save the free transfer, and then reassess then during the week. Beats. I've still got Tony. He's blanked in his last 5. Word at minus save for Nunes. No, I wouldn't be taking out Tony for a hit for Nunes. Nunes has to score twice without Tony scoring to beat Tony, or just to score once without Tony scoring to break even. United are a bit of a bogey team. Brentford are a bit of a bogey team for United, so I wouldn't be surprised to see Tony get something, or Brentford get something. There is what I would say. Yeah, good stuff. Right, how are we looking here now? 5,500 and what is that? That didn't know there. How far are we off? 5,566. Sorry, so 34 off. Thanks whoever hit subscribe there as well. 34 off hitting our 5.6k goal before the deadline. Please do, if you are watching. How many of you are in the chat? We've 36 now in the chat. If you are watching and you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button below. Jack saying legend in the chat, good man. What are you saying there? I appreciate that, man. No more for me is going to be a tough watch. At least you have Nunes. To combat the no Salah. You might be covered in that. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I think I think you should be alright there. Fingers crossed you do get away with it. I'll be hoping you don't, to be honest with you. I'll be hoping Salah goes off on one, because I'm going Salah over Son for the armband, but let's see. Lads in the Discord are telling me to show these captaincy videos, so I don't know if you can hear the sound on these. Maybe you can't. Let us know. Maybe you can, because I'll have the phone locked in. But the lads in the Discord, they take a bit of time between travelling and filming them at the pitch anyway. So that's the captaincy. We'll let that roll for a bit, and we'll keep going with this. But William, good man, William, nearly at 50 likes. Get the likes in. And as well, if you are watching and you're not subscribed, please do. 34 subs off hitting 5.6k. Would be absolutely great to hit that before the end of the stream. But it's a bit of work to do. But if you are watching and you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it. Ian, 6 in the morning, only got here last night, so still on Irish time. Have a great game week, bud. Appreciate that, Ian, and mind yourself over there. Mind yourself on Times Square. Can be rough enough there at night time. What's the Irish pub on Times Square? Is it, I don't know what it's called, is it Fiddler McGee's or something? Or that's not a bad spot then as well. But safe travels, man, and enjoy the break. Hopefully you can see the games anyway during the day. But good stuff. Right, that's enough of that crossbar challenge. Don't know if you can hear me talking there or not, but maybe you can't, because the desktop is plugged in. But back to the chat here. Nearly 10:15, 45 minutes, 47 minutes to go until the deadline. The wildcard is active. Still have to probably lock in one or two yet, but still him and home between Darwin and Aidan Nori there. But I think I've maybe bet with Darwin. Maybe I'll keep going. James is asking there, can't afford Darwin and Isaac. Will Solanke and Morris do on wildcard? Wouldn't be going Morris on wildcard. Solanke and Muniz if you can. I'd try and have one doubler there, at least Solanke doubles, or you could go Isaac and Muniz, or Solanke and Muniz. Maybe Isaac. I'd probably prefer Isaac first, with Newcastle's very favourable fixture on until the end of the season. Isaac and Muniz if you can't afford Isaac and Darwin. Maybe can you afford Isaac and Solanke? Maybe not. Solanke's 7, is he, or something, or 7? Maybe you can't. Isaac and Solanke if you can't afford Darwin, but Isaac and Muniz then if you can't afford both. I wouldn't be going Morris on the wild card. Not definitely not. Right, how are we looking? Good stuff. Right. Just on this, right, 45 minutes to go. How's the Patreon looking? Oh Jesus, the messages are flying in the Patreon. Right, back to this. So we'll keep working through the two. Can't afford Isaac, so go on Muniz and Poro instead of Udogie. If you can't afford Isaac, fair enough. Maybe go Udogie over Poro, but I understand why you want Poro, just because of the set piece duties and that he's a better pick than Udogie. But if you're on wildcard, that's why I've gone Udogie myself. You save 0.9 anyway compared to Poro. Is he worth that much? Maybe not, but the set pieces for Poro might sway it. But yeah, good to go there. Right, Foden or Garnacho this game week. Sebastian, Foden or Garnacho. It's a tough one. Maybe Garnacho. Maybe Garnacho. That's what I would say. People are asking Areola or Dubravka. Dubravka with the home fixture. Prefer people are asking me Isaac or Darwin. Prefer Isaac over Darwin, but I prefer to have the two if you can. Bear with me 2 seconds and I'll get back to you then. Garnacho or Foden? Maybe Garnacho over. Right, that's all the Patreon got back to for now. Back to the chat here. Can't afford Isaac to go on Muniz and Poro instead of a Doggy, David. Yeah, nothing wrong with Poro over Doggy. Just with Poro, he has the set pieces. He has more chance of an attack in return, but I'd probably go do Doggy to save yourself some money. Is what I would do there. That's what I would say. Yeah, good stuff. Right, how are we looking? 43 minutes to go until the deadline. Everything all right here. Yeah, good stuff. Okay. Sound. Okay. $50 likes on stream as well. Good stuff. Great to see that on this Saturday afternoon / morning. Archie Ferguson bench one out of Saka, Solanke, Muniz. I feel whoever bench is going to Hall probably would bench Muniz out of those, just as price range might sway you that, but I think Saka gets something against City. I can see Arsenal scoring, so I think Saka does get something. But as I said, whoever you bench would probably more than likely Hall, yeah, but probably would play Solanke at home to Everton. I do think he plays Saka, he's on penalties. That's what I would say. Niji Tube, keep Isak or Nunes, can't afford both. Probably would go for Isak. Depends if you have your free hit as well. Let us know if you have your free hit. Yeah, probably would go Isak over Nunes. Beats asking there why Isak good run of fixtures. Yeah, he's a great run of fixtures. Bearing in mind my strategy as well, I can free hit him out in 34 when he just has one fixture, and then he's going to double in 37. But West Ham at home, Everton at home, Fulham away, fair enough. Spurs in 33, could easily get something though. Sheffield, Burnley, Brighton, those 35 to 37, and he's a double game week in 37. Then he's like, just have to hope he stays fit then as well. Just have to hope. Yeah, just with Isak, that's what I would do. Nigel, what are you doing? What are you saying? Keep Isak or Nunes, can't afford no free hit. You probably have to go Darwin Nunes then, just because he does have the double, and then get Isak later on then. Just because with my strategy, as I said, free hit 34 for me, so that's why I'm leaving Isak in. He's very nice fixtures then as well, so I can take Isak out in 34. That's a great thing then about my free hit in 34. I can get rid of the 3 Chelsea lads, get rid of the 2 Spurs lads, get rid of Isak, get rid of Lascelles, and stock up on triple Arsenal. Two attackers. I'm going to go for Arsenal instead of the 2 defenders. Who else? Doubles. 1 triple Liverpool any for sure. Probably Trent in then as well. Can get Solanke in for 34. Yeah, so it's going to fall nicely into place, to be honest with you. I'm lucky I saved me free. I'm happy I did, to be honest with you. Crystal Palace and Eze will probably come into the team then as well. But we'll worry about that in a few weeks. Back to you, Nigel, then. Just because you don't have your free hit, I'd go Darwin Nunes first, and then Isak then later on, just because to save your transfers before the double game week, you'll want to bring in Nunes before that. But that's what I would say on that. Good stuff. But yeah, Paul Beats, that's why I'm going Isak. Good fixtures, have me free hit, so I can free hit him out in 34. Everton, Fulham, nice fixtures over after the West Ham game today. Hopefully he does get something against West Ham. 34, 35, 36, 37. Crystal Palace, Sheffield, Burnley, Brighton. If he stays fit, it's such a nice end to the season for Newcastle. Where are Newcastle? 10th. Jesus, 10th. They'll be hoping to get Europe, surely. 7th or 8th. They're 2 points off 8th. 4 points off 7th. Yeah. Lovely end to the season for Newcastle. So should be good for them. Right, does the wildcard look similar if I don't have free hit? Will Durant. Does the wildcard look different? You probably, if you've no free hit, wouldn't go for as many. Would go for more Liverpool players anyway. I'd be going Salah, Darwin for sure. Try and have a Wolves lad on your defence. 8 Nori, at least have 8 Nori in the team there on my own wild card. You'd want triple Arsenal anyway, so if you're benching 2 this week, probably play Saka. You'd want probably Solanke up front if you aren't free hit. If you're not free hitting 34, the optimum strikers are probably Haaland, Solanke, probably Nunes then as well, yeah, because you get your double in 34 with Nunes. Yeah, if you're not wildcarding this week, Nunes, Haaland, and Solanke would be your front three. But if you are free hitting in 34, it's my front three: Darwin, Isak, and Haaland. Hopefully that's all right. Will, if that's what you're was looking for. If you are wildcarding this week, no free hit, Solanke, Darwin, and Haaland. You get Solanke and Darwin for the double game week. Get Salah in midfield. Maybe have Eze on the bench or a Wolves player on the bench, 8 Nori on the bench like I have there as well. Build your team around that. If you have 3 Arsenal, 2 Liverpool, that's 5 double game weeks already. Solanke, 6 double game week players, 8 Nori on the bench, 7. You're well set up then. Use free transfers then up until 34 to get your 10. Can't ask for much more then. Yeah, I think you're good to go with that then. Good stuff. Cheers. Good man, Will. Good stuff. Right. Beats, you think I should take a -8 for Tony for Isak? No, I wouldn't go for that. Beats, not a hit for Tony. Tony could easily get something against United. Where, as I keep saying, Brentford are a bogey team for us, so no, I wouldn't go for that. How nail is Dan Byrne, Natasha? But he should be fine. Livermento had an issue, I'm nearly sure, as well for the press conference. Did he say? He's a bit of we'll get up what they said for the press conference. I think is Livermento going to be assessed or something, they said. Moyes, that's alright. Liverpool. Alright. It's a possibility that Livermento returns. I'd go Lascelles as your Newcastle cover. 3.9 million. Can't ask for much more. He's gonna be in place of Botman there as well. So I wouldn't be going for Dan Byrne if you can at all. Go for Lascelles over that. Good stuff. Right, how we looking? 25 past 10. How are we looking here? Jesus, 5,575. Really appreciate everyone who subscribed there. That's class. We got a jump of 8 subscribers there. Love to see that. 25 off hitting. It's very possible now. Very, very possible now. Whoever's watching, if you aren't subscribed, that we got an awful jump there. Appreciate that. Very, very possible. We're trying to hit 5.6k before the end of the stream. It'd be, honestly, we really, really appreciate it if we can. 25 subs off. If you are watching and you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button below. As I was joking earlier, if you've got any dummy accounts, hit subscribe on them. Really appreciate that. We got a lovely jump there. That's a great surprise to see. 25 off now. Come on, 25 past 10. We've 35 minutes to get 25 subs. If you are watching and you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate it. Whoever has subbed this morning, that's good. Alexeri, all good. Sorry mate if I repeat the same question, but the network is bad. That's all good. Start Saka or Muniz. Start Arsenal defender, Everton defender, or Palace defender. And start Saka, to be honest with you. If you can start Muniz, do. But I, as I keep saying, I think Arsenal do get something against City. And then start Arsenal defender, Everton defender, or Palace defender. Probably Palace defender there. I think Bournemouth do get one, and then I do think City get one. So Saka and then the Palace defender is what I would do. But I can't see many clean sheets for those 3 teams. Nottingham Forest, they're playing. Yeah, Nottingham Forest are pretty good at home, anyway. But that's probably a better shout of a clean sheet. We'll have a look at the clean sheet odds here again, Alexera. But try and place Muniz if you can. But I would prefer the Muniz or Saka to Muniz. Saka on penalties. Yeah, I think he's a decent record at the Eddie had as well. So yeah, that's what I would say on that. Good stuff. Right, clean sheet odds is what I was saying. Yeah, Crystal Palace 29, Everton defender 22, and then Arsenal are 22. Yeah, so Palace, if you're going by the stats, Palace defender is what I would do out of those 3. If that's alright, Lex area, hopefully you can hear me, but that's what I would say there. Good stuff. Dav can't afford 8 nor any replacements. Van Heck for Brighton, 4.1 million. It gets you a double game week as well in 37 if you're looking to bench boost then as well. 4.1 million. You're probably going to be benching the next couple of weeks like I am with 8 Nori. But in 33 they've Burnley. So that's what I would say on that then as well. So yeah, Van Heck is a decent shout over 8 Nori. Good stuff there. As your 8 Nori replacements, anyone else then? So I'm assuming then you can't afford 4.5. So anything under 4.5. Let's have a look. Brandweight has a double in 34. So Brandweight, Everton, Nottingham Forest could be a shout. Brandweight 4.2. Van Heck, maybe if you don't have a free hit, go for Brandweight this week. Lascelles, if you don't have Lascelles already, Bav, 8 Nori there then as well. That's what I would do there. So yeah, 8 Nori if you can't afford him. Brandweight, Lascelles, and who was the other one I said? Brandweight, maybe Zosu. Yeah, Brandweight, Lascelles. Yeah, that's what I would say there. Don't go near Kiwior because Zinchenko is back amongst the fray, so wouldn't go near him. Good stuff. Yeah, Lascelles bottoming out for the rest of the season. Can't do much wrong with going Lascelles at that price then as well. Good stuff. Cool. Right, back to this. 28 minutes past. I'm fairly content with my wildcard team, to be honest with you. So I'm happy enough. I'm going to send this quickly into my Patreon just to tell them that I haven't made any transfers yet. 66% wildcarding this week, 114 votes, a great return on that then as well. Just going to send this in. Alright, send that in way ahead of time. Right, Brian O'Sullivan, I don't know if you're watching here, Brian O'Sullivan, but you've just sent me a message on Patreon. Still minus 6 million. Right, Brian, if you're watching, let us know. I just got back to you there. Another person asked me going against Haaland on wildcard. Nothing wrong with it, but I wouldn't go for it. Definitely not. I wouldn't do that. No, don't do that. Don't go against Haaland. Good stuff. Right, 52 in the chat. Great to see that this morning. If you are watching and you haven't liked the stream, drop the stream a like. We're nearly on 60 likes. It'd be very much appreciated if you drop a like on the stream. And as I said, if you are watching and you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button below. We're 25 subs off hitting our 5.6k goal before the end of the stream, so be very much appreciated if you can at all. Very, very close to getting it. 25. We were 50 something before the end of the start of the stream. We're halfway there. If you can at all, if you are watching, please do hit that subscribe button. It'd be very much appreciated. Any dummy account, or if your sister, if your girlfriend, if your mother has an account, if your father has an account, tell them hop on the stream there, hit subscribe, help me get to that 5.6k goal. It'd be very much appreciated, and be a great start to the wildcard weekend then as well. Right, back to this then. What are we saying? RH11, should I sell Bone or Gordon for Son? I'm wildcarding next week. Sell Bone. I would, sell Bone. Bench one out of Tony, Bailey, Bone, Gordon. Get Son in anyway, so you won't need to bench Son then. And then I'd go Tony, Bailey, Gordon, maybe bench Bailey. He's not on penalties. But either is Gordon, but Gordon has the home fixture. I know Aston Villa do as well, but I think Tony gets something tonight against United. Hopefully he doesn't, because I went against them. Orestes Ilias, hey bro, how are you? You mind rating my team? My code is 52141. Right, we'll get you up on a FPL team here. So I think I'm happy enough with my thing here. Right, here's Oritus's team on stream here. 52141. Let's get your team up here, Oritus. Oh, we can't. I can't. I thought I could change it. Maybe I can't. Maybe it's just my team I can see. Okay, no, I can't see it. Already did Bowen to Salah. Right, okay, well, this is your team from last weekend, so that's alright. Already did Bowen to Salah. Debating a -4 now on Doughty to Gusto. You have the Zabarni in there. Neto, double Brentford defence. Or is this? No, this is your free hit team, isn't it? Damn. You'll have to send it in on Twitter, Aritas, if that's alright. For some reason I can't see your team when I go to, unless I try the home page. Maybe it only brings me to, no. Oh, there we go. 52141. Okay, we've got you up here. Cool. This is your team. So, Gameweek 30. Bowen to Salah. Right. So we'll just change this on screen. Maybe we should start doing this on stream, getting people to send in their team IDs, and then I just get it up on stream and do it from there. Maybe we do that. Maybe we do that from now on. Debating a -4 now for Doughty for Gusto. So you're bringing in probably Zabarni, and then Palmer comes in for Morris. Definitely comes in for Morris. Sun captain probably will go Salah. So you have double Bournemouth defence. What do you want there? Debating a -4 now for Doughty to Gusto. Probably would. Or if that's alright. I probably would do it. Gives you the Burnley fixture this weekend. Gusto could easily get something as well this week then as well. So probably, is that my ID? Yeah, that's my ID. But I have to do my team again. That's alright though. Don't worry. Grand. Back to this then. I'm happy enough with me planning, as I said earlier. But yeah, Aratus, I probably would do that. Get Gusto in there. That's fine. And my bench and Garnacho beats. Yeah, I'll show you how I'm currently lining up. Bench and Garnacho. Salah captain, 8 Nori. Yeah, that's how I'm currently lining out there. With Gabriel, he's last sub, but he'll be back in the team then next week. Of course he'll be back. When is the best time to bench boost, Jack? 37, the biggest double game week of the season. You can see there, 1 Chelsea double, Tottenham double, City double, Brighton double, United double, Newcastle double. So already have triple Chelsea for that. We'll already have probably triple Spurs for that, so that'll be 6. Man City I'll probably have 2, so that'll be 8 doublers. Newcastle I'll be 10 doublers. United, Garnacho, 11 doublers. So 1 to 2 players with free transfers, then I could have 13 doublers for a nice little bench boost there. I'll be up against wildcard teams that have 15 bench boosters, but 13, I'll be happy with 13 double game week players, and then we'll see how we go with the bench boost then. But yeah, it's just because those teams are very popular, so that's why the bench boost is going to be there. But that's the bench boost plans there, Jack. Definitely there. That's why I'm looking at that. Right, good stuff. How are we looking here? 5,578. So appreciate everyone who's subscribed there. We're 22 subs off hitting 5k, 5.6k. Let's see if we can hit that at all in the next 24 minutes or so. 22 subs away from hitting. It'll be very much appreciated. Good stuff. Right, back to the chat here. 37 looks ideal. Yeah, Beats saying I was thinking about maybe playing Garnacho and benching Saka. I was looking at that too, to be honest. Yeah, I do think Saka on penalties edges it though is the only thing. Who's my Lascelles? Yeah. Yeah, I can see. Let's see the rest. It feels wrong benching Saka with him on penalties. Garnacho could do well, yeah. Be annoying on the bench though. If he did do well, I think I've made me bed though with Saka. I think I have to. To start to start Saka though. I just think so. More and I'll just thought I missed the deadline as I thought clocks went forward. Yeah, clocks are going forward tonight, isn't it? In Ireland, it must be the same for England. It must be the same all over. A lot of the big lads benching Saka. I don't see it, to be honest with you. I'm just with Saka on penalties. I think there's going to be goals in that game, so that's why I've gone for Saka. But yeah, no, we'll see how that goes. Garnacho's first on the bench for now, to be honest with you. Have I not considered Palmer as a captain choice this week? He definitely is a shout. I'd rank it Salah, Son ranked top, and then Palmer closely behind it. Then I think it has to be Salah or Son this week. Palmer's a good shout then as well. I'd probably be captain and Palmer in 35 or 36 or 37 whenever Chelsea do get their double game week. Spurs and Brighton. We'll see how that goes. Right, back to this. Will Shaw, do you prefer a risky keyword? No, stop you a keyword. No, Zinchenko will be back in the team, so don't go near keyword. Richarlison, Darwin are safe. Gabriel, Maddison, Muniz. Non-double game week 37 players will go in 35, 37. Wildcard 30, free hit 34, bench boost 37. Gabriel, Maddison, Muniz. I haven't seen many going Maddison on wildcard. Will Shaw, I will say, so maybe he's a bit of a differential already, but wouldn't be mad on going Maddison on wildcard. You do have the Luton fixture this weekend, to be fair. But yeah, I'm gonna get a poll going, see what the audience think. But between Saka and Garnacho, maybe because I do support United, maybe I should be starting Garnacho, but I just think Saka's the man. Let's see what the Alright, let's see what the chat is saying on that. Saka or Garnacho, who to start? Do let us know. Right, back to this. How are we looking? Still 5,578. 22 subs off hitting our goal. If you are watching and you aren't subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button. Brian is watching the stream. Brian, good man. Right, you still have to find 0.5 Van Heck. Shout out to Brian here. Right, here we go. Lascelles, Udogi, Gustav, and Heck, Gabriel are the same as mine. Salah, Son, Saka, Palmer, Garnacho. The only thing, Brian, would potentially be have you a free hit left? Did I ask you that? Brian, if you have free hit left, probably take out Darwin. If you don't have free hit left, go Isaac to Muniz, and then you can have Darwin for the double game week in 34, and then Isaac. Then you can get Isaac then for 37, just so you make sure you keep Isaac to have that double game week for Liverpool in 34, and then you can focus on getting Darwin then later on in the season. Focus on getting Isaac later on when Newcastle are set to double. Someone asking me about Martinelli, Sheldon, Isaac or Solanke, who is better? If you have your free hit, go with Isaac. If you don't have your free hit, go with Solanke. If you have your free hit in 34, it's Isaac, Darwin, and Haaland. If you don't have your free hit, it's Solanke, Darwin, and Haaland is what you should be your front three. Is what I would say your front three is anyway. Arsenal, Martinelli, gosh leg. Right, back to this then as well. Sorry, just getting back to Brian. I'd go Isaac first. So or no, have you the free hit left? I go Darwin. Isaac or Darwin. It's a tough one then. Brian's watching the stream here and trying to help him with his last forward spot. West Ham, Everton, but then Darwin has Brighton, Sheffield, and then Isaac has Spurs in at 33. Or Fulham. Yeah, Spurs 33. That's a tough one. Can you do anything else in defence? Gabriel, no. White is more expensive then as well. Salah, Son, Saka, Palmer, Garnacho, that's alright. Jeez, that's tough. So yeah, Van Heck leads you with 5 million, 0.5 astray. You can't really go without Udogie. You need a Spurs defender. Van de Ven is back, 4.4. You could chance that, Brian. 4.4 Van de Ven. He said he was back, but they'll want him back into the team as well. That could be a shout. Van de Ven. Don't know if you can, if you're still watching, Brian, with Van de Ven. Doggy. No real attacking threat. Just it's tough, Brian. It's tough to decide between the two lads there. Isaac, I like Isaac. I like Darwin. Out of the two, I probably would keep Darwin and do Isaac to Muniz either, Brian. But just with Udogie there, Van de Ven is back, but that's not much great either. Surprised there, Garnacho's winning that poll. Garnacho is winning that poll, 56-44%. Okay, fair. I'm probably going to stick with Saka. I'm probably going to stick with me gut myself. 21 subs off hitting 5.6k. If you are watching and you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button below. I'm just going to throw out a tweet here. See if we can hit it. Right, we're getting back to the chat then after this. Sorry, 15 minutes to go. Am I being blind going Saka over Garnacho? Maybe. Right, we're on 15 minutes to go. Right, so let's just get this tweet out and then back to the chat then. Would I start Foden or Saka? Probably would start Saka on penalties. Right, back to the chat here now. 21 subs off hitting 5.6k. If you are watching and you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button below. Right, Rob is sent in his team on Twitter. I see that. We need to get to that. Right, 14 minutes. Let's get through everything here. I've Salah on some of my team, but just a good feeling about Palmer. Do you ever go off your gut feeling? I definitely do, Dean. Yeah, gut feeling is a lot of it half the time as well. Yeah, I've a good feeling on Salah. Probably the stats put it towards Son with that. If he's playing up front, I think Richarlison might get minutes though as well. But if the fact that Son has a chance of playing up front, but I just have a good feeling on Salah. I had it all week. Son is probably going to be the most popular captaincy pick. Might be a mistake on my part, but I think I'm going with Son. Yeah, that's or going with Salah. Sorry, that's why I'm saying that. Right, on to Twitter here now. We've got Rob and we've got someone else now. So let's help these lads out on Twitter, and then straight back to the chat then. Okay, Son to come in, or Salah to come in and captain wildcard. No wildcard left. Free hit 34 and bench boost 37. So any advice, taking a hit this week for a second transfer. Salah to come in for Bowen, maybe Rob, is it? Any money to get Isaac for Morris? Let us know there, Rob. But apart from that, you're looking good. Bowen to Salah if you can, and then would nearly go Morris to Isaac if you can at all there then as well. Yeah, if you can do that, let us know. But team is looking good there. Free hit 34, bench boost 37, so you can use your 3 transfers up until 37 to build your team for a bench boost, and that's all good. Sakib then as well, free hit 34, wildcard 35, triple captain, 4 chips in a row. Good stuff, Sakib, love that, good stuff. Looking good there. Probably would play Saka over Iwobi. Yeah, Saka over Iwobi is what I would do there, and then you have 4 chips left to go. Good to go with that then. I think you're fine with that. Paulie then as well is the last one, then we're straight back to the chat. 12 minutes to go until the deadline. While I'm doing this, if I'm chatting, if you aren't subscribed, head on down there, click subscribe, tell your mother, tell your father, tell your brother, sister, tell your wife, tell your girlfriend, boyfriend, hop on down there, click subscribe. 21 subs off hitting 5.6k. Would love to hit that before the end of the stream. Right, Paulie, wildcard active, Kelleher, Petrovic, all good there. Gabriel, Gusto, all good there. Same back 5 as mine. Same team as me, or only Foden, no Saka. No Saka is the only thing. I downgrade it, Nori downgrade to Van Heck, and then you should be able to get Foden or Saka for Foden. Good to go then. Right, back to the chat here. Let's go. Right, captain Salah or Son for myself. Salah, I'm on Salah captain myself. Start Brandwood or Lascelles. I'd start Lascelles, home fixture. Thoughts on Muniz as a differential captain? No, it's either Salah or Son, and the differential then it'd be Palmer, is what I would say there. Best defender for 4.4 of Gusto, Lascelles and Udogie. 4.4. You already have Gusto, you already have Lascelles, you already have Udogie. Who did we say earlier for 4.4? 4.4, who were we saying there? 4.4. You already have the cheap ones anyway. Gusto, Van Heck, 4.1. Might save you a few bits there as well. Start Saka or Watkins. Probably would start Watkins there, but try and start Saka if you can as well. Zufi incoming -8 for Salah captain. Hope it does well for you. Salah, Gusto, Muniz in for KDB, Doughty, Solanke. Probably wouldn't have got Solanke if you could have done the -4 for KDB and Doughty to Gusto and Salah, but you probably did need the money, so that's alright. KDB to Diaz, no, you need Salah, I think. Yash Vardan, wildcard active, Petrovic, Kelleher, Gusto, Lascelles, Udogie, 8, Nori, Gabriel, Son, Salah, Palmer, Saka, Garnacho, Isaac, Haaland, Muniz. 1.9 in the bank, can't afford Nunez. Any other suggestions or tips? I think that's fine. Depends if you're free hitting in 34, Yash. If you're not free hitting, get Darwin over Isaac. But if you are free hitting, you can get Isaac in then as well, so that's okay. Maybe I should do Son for the FPL challenger right there. John is right. It's a good shout actually. I'll change it to Son. I'm gonna do Salah for FPL. I'll do Son for the challenge. We'll do that. That's a good shout there actually. Not Madison. Son captain. That's a good shout. Play Morris or Foden. You have to play Foden, I think. Yeah. Morris has been pretty poor the last couple of weeks since I owned him anyway. Good stuff. Does it just auto save itself, I'm assuming? Oh no, there we go. Save team. Right, lovely. Back to the game we care about only. FPL. 21 subs still off hitting 5.6k. If you wouldn't mind at all. Laptop just froze there. Lovely. Are we still live? I think we are we? Still live, are we? Let's try if I pull out this. Don't know if I am still live or not. We'll keep chatting anyway in case. Still saying I'm live, but my screen has gone fully black. Yeah, we're still live, but just the screen has gone white. That's alright. I have to get another laptop here. Keep the... Oh, we're back. We're back. Good stuff. Just we're fine. Good stuff. FPL challenge nearly ruined the stream there as well. We're alright. I'm frozen here now, am I? I hope I am now. Oh yeah, that's fine. Hopefully I am still live. Good stuff, right? I am still live. We'll get this camera back on. You can still hear me, but I think I'm frozen on stream. I think. Yeah, I am. Yeah, 2 seconds. So let's get this up there. I am still chatting, but I'm on OBS fixing the camera here, so hopefully we're all good. I'm going to go full screen here now, so apologies. How are you all? You can see me there fully. Good stuff. Get that back in there and we should be back then. As you can see on screen there, the FPL challenge. Right, we're back. Good stuff. If this wants to load, hopefully. Oh yeah, that's all plugged in, but it's just showing a white screen there. Anyway, we've 5 minutes to go. Still live anyway, we're good. Don't know why it's just a white screen anyway. Right, don't know why that's all white there, but ignore that, and I'll just get back to the questions anyway. Right, still live. Thanks, Rob. Has he wildcarded a half, but you can't see the screen now. Crap. If I do this, you should be able to see it, hopefully. No. Undo that. Anyway, the wildcard team is anyway, right, that's not working, so fine. Back to this. Foden or Morris. Foden there. Thoughts on this wildcard team? Chasing anywhere I can put in on Twitter that my team is in there, but that's fine. Right, back to the chat anyway, it's grand. Yeah, we're still going. Appreciate the sub as well. We're 20 subs off. Pity now. Best goalkeepers till the end of the season. What is that? Wide. The site hardly crashed, did it? No. Best goalkeepers till the end of the season. Petrovic is good. Ederson. A lot of people will be getting in Ederson before the end of the season. We've 3 minutes to go now. Until maybe I can get my picture up from this, and I'll see. Can I get that up? Maybe I can't. Yeah, maybe if I mess around with this just to get this up on screen. Yeah, good stuff. Right, we've worked around it. That's my wildcard team anyway. For some reason we still have it up there. That's fine. That's my wildcard team, but that's fine. The stream crashed, but you should be able to see that now. Hopefully you can. 4 minutes to go. The website crashed, but you can see that fine. Callum, that's my wildcard if you are looking. That's my locked in team now. Hopefully you can all see that. Lovely. Right, we found that picture. Who would you start at the back between Gabriel, Roerslow or Maguire? I think I'll have to stick with Gabriel. Yeah, go Gabriel. Even with the thing, we're back, Callum. Don't worry, we're back. The stream just kind of crashed a bit there, but OBS we're fine. Cool. We're 17 subs off hitting. Jeez, everything's going on here. 17 subs off hitting 5.6k, but hopefully you can see all that. Okay. Let's see the team. Side crash. Image. Right. Hopefully everyone can see that. Am I still starting Garnacho over Saka? No, I'm starting Saka. I'm starting Saka over Garnacho. Grand. That's my team anyway. That's what my team is going to be looking like, as it is. Salah captain, Nunes, Isak, Haaland. That's all good there. Right, back to the question. So, thanks Tarek, good man. Start Garnacho or Saka. 50-50 on the votes there. I'm going Saka. I'm leaving Saka in the team. That's for me there. Anyway, Saka is staying in there. Yeah, Salah captain, Garnacho on the bench. Nori Gabriel on the bench then as well. Right, 2 minutes to go. Anything else? Foden or Morris? I'd go Foden. Ruben Hickey, thoughts on this wildcard team? Chasing points and happy to go differential. Pickford, Ortega. Not Ortega anyway, definitely not. Gabriel, Doughty, Udogie, Bradley, Taylor, Palmer, Havertz, Maddison, Salah, Bailey, Darwin, Isak, Haaland. A lot of differentials there, but Pickford, Gabriel, Doughty, Udogie is fine. Bradley, Palmer, Havertz, Maddison. You need Salah, you need Son in there. Don't be going without them. That's what I would say. Sheldon, happy Easter, good stuff. Haaland captain, Brundle Fry, fair enough, very good. I would be going Haaland or Salah or Son. We're just 16 subs off hitting 5.6k. Can we do it? How many are we watching? 57 at the moment. If you are watching and you're not subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button below. Make sure you have your team locked in as well. I haven't made any changes to my team. I'm leaving Saka in there as well. It's Garnacho on the bench. Just going to take a quick screenshot there for the post on Twitter. Apologies there, just before the stream, but just before the deadline, the site crashed for some reason, so that's why I have the image up on screen there. FPL challenge, the crash the site. Lock the teams in, lads and ladies. A minute to go. Salah captain myself there. Son, Palmer, Saka, Nunes, Isak, Haaland, and then Udogie, Lascelles, Gusto, and Petrovic in defence for my own self. What are we on now? Good stuff, yeah. 16 subs off. The deadline has just gone. Very weird that the website did crash, but that's how we're looking as of now. We've been streaming for the last 2 hours and 26 minutes, so I'm sure you've had enough of me chatting. But make sure to get your teams locked in. If you haven't liked the stream already, do give the stream a like. And hopefully we'll be seeing some green arrows before the end of the week. Sorry Brian, I missed your message when all that was going on. Right, good stuff. Chewy, good luck to you, mate, as well. Deadline has just gone. That's how I'm lining out at the moment. 132k overall. Quick reminder as well, drop the stream a like. If you are watching and you haven't subscribed, please do hit that subscribe button below. 16 subs still off hitting. We mightn't hit it this week, but surely should hit it by the end of next week, please God. Anything else? If you want anything else, keep coming. Keep coming with the questions. Anything else at all? An FPL challenge. Will scoring system be the same as the main FPL game? I think so. I think it is the same as the main game. But yeah, I think it is. I need to double check it on that. But it's a pity, as I said, that they did do the unlimited budget this week when could have done it without the unlimited budget this week. They could have done it next week or a week after when the big teams are playing the smaller teams. But yeah, what's Jack saying there? From a Mead man, up Leitrim, up riding. Best of luck, man. Good stuff. Long trip now to the Crow Park after this. Yeah, I was saying it earlier on the stream. Anyone who doesn't understand, so my own county's playing in Crow Park now today. So it's like a small team playing in Wembley or something. So we're going to Dublin now for the game. The game's at 5 o'clock this evening, so I might miss the majority of the games today, but I'm probably going to miss all of them, to be honest with you. We'll have to have them on in the care, but hopefully we do get some nice points on the board. Hopefully Son doesn't go too mad before Salah has the full show on tomorrow. Any of the members get the green hours in the chat there as well. Hopefully we'll be seeing some of these this week then as well. But would you go Foden to Odegaard next week? In Okiali, I probably would, you know. Have Odegaard for the double anyway. Arsenal have Luton at home, so not a bad shout there, to be fair. Make sure I had Salah captain, I did. I'm going to end that poll. That's Saka versus Garnacho there. So Jack in there with the green. I was going to man Jack as well. Anything else for next week? Even it's a quick turnaround to midweek, so hopefully we can get a deadline streaming on Tuesday. If I get out of work early, hopefully we can get something done before Tuesday. So that's going to be a big deadline stream as well before the midweek games. Anything else then before we go? Let's see here. Yeah, let's see then. Anything else then? We're still 16 off hitting 5.6k. If we could get that before the deadline, that would be great, but we mightn't do it now. I'll do a quick predictions of this week's games anyway. What's the story with the captains on challenge? Patrick Roddy. I think you can only have come on, Rahul, you're wildcarding. You can only have, where is it? Does it even say the rules on this? But you can't see the screen because it's it's locked now. Actually, is it? Frequent ask you questions. Chips, there's no chips. Bonus points, same as FPL for bonus points. They've nothing about captaincy on the FAQs. Maybe they do. No, that's interesting. How do I change my captain? No, it's going to be a lot of trial and error this week, I think, then as well. Probably should have went a bit more rogue with the picks I've done, but I've gone Salah, or I've gone Son, sorry, as the captain for the challenge, and I've gone Salah off that then as well. Thanks to the two that did subscribe there. We're just 14 off. We got an extra 2 there, so we're 14 off hitting our 5.6k goal before the end of the deadline. It'd be very much appreciated if we can, but I know it's going to be hard to get it done now. Good stuff to Chewy. Thanks for that, man. Who just retweeted my tweet there. Lovely stuff. Right, what are we? We're 11:05. Any other questions, send them in. If not, I can end the stream then as well. We'll give you another minute or so. It's a pity I can't show you me I can't show the web browser because the website crashed halfway through, and then I had to think on my feet, and I got the picture up on screen anyway. Yeah, good stuff. Right, anything else, let us know. My own plans for this week, midweek, looking at the fixtures, probably be Salah. More than likely will be Salah, the captain against Sheffield United. But I do think it will be Salah. Haaland up against Aston Villa, maybe. We'll see. Anything else then in the chat? Fab Show, thanks for the replies. Appreciate that, Brundle, watching from North Scotland. No news at the moment on Newcastle. I'm going to have a quick look on Twitter if we can get any news. Best goalkeeper for the end of the season. Sorry, I didn't get to answer that then, Sheldon. I would have said would have said Petrovic gets you a lot then as well. FPL Architect has gone with Palmer captain. He's at the Chelsea game today. Very interesting. He started Garnacho over Saka. Maybe I'm the only fool that's played Saka. A lot of people benching Saka. Hopefully Saka can do something tomorrow. So, interesting. A lot of people benching Saka here on Twitter. Okay. Yeah, I really need Salah. Really need Salah to do something now. Right, let's see how we're looking here. See, can we mess around with the stream then as well? Can I get this picture fixed? I don't think I can. Can I hide this? This just comes back to this then as well. If I'm removing this, then I'll just see if I can fix this on screen and get up the fantasy challenge. If not, we'll just end the stream then as well. But hopefully we can. Should be this. Yeah, okay, we've got it back. I should have done this during the stream. Okay, we're back now. Good stuff. Right, we'll just stay for another 10 minutes or so, and then, well, maybe not even 10 minutes. I'll see if the fantasy challenge is working. That's the beauty of live streaming then as well. Right, that's back now. Let's see if we can get logged in. No, I think it's down altogether. It must be down altogether after all that. After all are doing well to get it back. It must be down because the website went. Right, anyway, no last questions. I think we're just going to have to end it on that. There was no suspense there at all. Yeah, I'll put up this tweet anyway on Twitter before I go. 30 team locked. Wildcard. Throw in this then. Anything else in the chat, do let us know, but I'm gonna throw it off after this anyway, so just throw up this. Right, good stuff. Right, let's throw it up. Just need to get my picture then. Sound. 11-11, make a wish. Salah captaincy haul over Son. There we go. Hopefully we do get it. Big thanks to everyone. I know we don't have many left after now, but we've, what are we? 14 still watching. Appreciate everyone who did tune in throughout the stream here. And we are 14 off, so that's 100%. That's all good. Right. I think we may as well leave it at that unless we can get the FPL challenge up and going, but I don't think we can. Maybe we can. I see Oscar has it up. Unless it's down completely. I'll just try this. If we can't get it up, we'll just end the stream. If not, No, the game is updating. Fantasy Challenger should still be able to go into it, no? Okay. Right. Yeah, no, that's not working. Right. Apologies for keeping you all that late. Bit of a waste of it, last 12 minutes, but really appreciate everyone who did tune in the last couple hours. Wildcard active. Hopefully we do get a green arrow. Hopefully Salah does get some nice returns. Really appreciate everyone tuning in, and best luck for the week. Need to sort this fantasy challenge out, but I don't think it's going to be much too hectic on it then. But up Leach from now, long road to Croker now. Hopefully we do get the win. But thanks for watching. Best of luck for the week. I'll see you in the next video.